Damn.
We
Ready for it
are
again.
live. Who did that again? TJ?
I swear it's not me doing that. It's
Bro,
perfect
you're
timing, though.
pre-fire every time now. I just think we're going to leave it up. F35 live. We are back. What's going on, everybody?
What's going on,
We gotta
guys?
get
What's up, Chad? What's up,
We got to
Eddie?
get the music going, guys. It's a little, we forgot. We're slacking.
I was going to say,
thought
it
you
was
were gonna sing
actually
for everyone
during the
tonight.
coming soon or the starting soon. I was going to say it's kind of quiet right now. What's going on, Tommy?
Right? We got to have something going right now. What's going on, everybody? This is our F35 live stream, another Monday night. We got a very special guest on tonight. We got a lot to talk about, so it should be a fun one. See everybody starting to filter into the chat. Got a lot of MFers that'll probably make their way over here as well. So, what up to everybody?
What up? What's good?
What's been going on, guys? Busy Monday?
Very busy
No?
Monday.
Dude,
Getting ready for the week here. You know how it is. Yeah.
Yep.
Lack of sleep.
Got a little
last
bit
night,
busy
you know.
week. Got to make sure I got some ADA ready to go.
Dude, same
Oh,
here,
wait,
man.
wait,
I know we
wait,
got
wait,
we got some mints we're gonna break into this week for sure. Dude, I think I feel like every week, man, I go through like a little lull, like build up, spend, and I'm like waiting. I get like a couple week kind of break, and then all of a sudden, you know, I can stack up. But lately, like the last few weeks, it's been yummy. It's been Mallard. Now it's Raccoon Syndicate. There's all kinds of stuff coming up, and I'm sure there's gonna be a surprise mint out of nowhere. That's gonna take all my ADA away, dude. The zip and flip game has been real.
Oh, it's been great for you, especially with the Beyond Citizens. You did really well with that.
Dude, that's such a cool project.
That's where you started. That was kind of like the. I mean, obviously you've been stacking, but recently, I mean, you started just kind of making some extra ADA to buy like into all those yummies and stuff you ended up buying.
Yeah, dude, I bought 20. I ended up getting 20 of the summer one, so it was crazy. I bought them all staked up. Yeah, I went ham on that. I think we're up to 16 Mallards right now. We're climbing up. It's been crazy, right? Dude, I feel you over there, Eddie. The same thing, dude. That intro music gets us all jazzed up. Like juice is like ready to pump up, and then we came in no intro music afterwards. So, dude, it's been I got it. Like Tom, I forget what the original song was that we did for that intro, but it was like a copyright strike that they just straight hit up on us.
Oh yeah, that was a good song,
it was a patch. I don't know how to say their name. I never said it out loud on my Reddit in Discord. Your Majesty, that's the name of the song. Just Majesty. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, it worked out so well.
And they snagged us hard though. And they told us like, oh, you know what I mean? That's the money's going to go to them, the copyright owner. Have fun with that.
It's like, yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, right. We're not even monetized right now.
Good luck with that. Yeah, exactly.
Good luck with that. Yeah, look at all the MFers over in the house right now. It's stoked to see everybody hanging out in here. Don't let Hoodro fool you. He's a good, dirty MFer. Yeah, we're big fans of Hoodro over here, but we're big fans also of Trix as well. But tonight,
Trix said he was gonna waterboard me, bro, and then he called me
He called the other Tom, right? The third dude.
That's why I voted Hoodro. Get out of here with that.
I think you're voting for meth, dude. You're just a meth guy. You're a horny type of guy. But no, so tonight, you know, we got Q over in the building. He's a VP nominee for Hoodro as well. Tonight, obviously, we're talking old money here for a little bit, but it's just a special guest in general to kind of learn a little bit more. Last week we had Q and Dilly on to learn a little bit about the DP, the privates, the custom paintings, the one-of-ones, and all that. But this week, the election's in full force right now. You can give a fuck currently. Tonight, we're going to talk to a member. Originally, it was supposed to be Hoodro Wilson, but it looks like he sent one of his nerds in, one of his stand-ins. We have somebody from his cabinet and his administration that's going to answer some questions for you in general. So, guys, let's bring in an old money cabinet member representing Hoodro Wilson. Guys, we have Newton Baker onto the stream. Newton, how's it going, man?
Hey, it's good. You know, I wish I was excited to be here, but to be honest, I'm not getting paid. So I hope this is quick.
Same.
Dude, he's just cheaping out on us.
Nice.
We didn't know what the hell we were booking. We had no idea. We just, you know, we said, hey, we're going to get Hoodro on. He goes, yeah, sure. Sounds good, man. We'll bring somebody on. 5 minutes before the stream starts, we heard no answer anybody. Nobody was backstage. So we were wondering if we were getting rugged by you guys. But it looks like he filled you in last minute. So we appreciate you at least standing in for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had an option, but you know, here we are. So
you bear an uncanny resemblance to Hoodro, though. So I can give you guys that. I don't know if you guys are related or something.
It must be the headphones.
Yeah, it must be.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
No, it's been good. You know, the election is underway. All the tech is finished. So, you know, I'm being fed properly again and everything. So it's exciting.
Well, we're excited to have you on to dig in a little bit more and hope you maybe spoon feed us and spoon feed a little bit of the community about what you guys got going on over there, or at least what you could tell us. I don't know if you can tell us too much what's going on behind the scenes, but the technocrats, right? That's where Hoodro, he was in the lead for a while, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened in the last few days, but it flipped. Trix is on top right now, so we got to start convincing and swaying people out here in the crowd to put some votes over to Hoodro's way.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he wanted me to kind of control the sentiment and make sure that we were pushing things his way. But, you know, he's really just sobbing about it. You know, I think it's like 2,600 plus votes that he's down by now. So
jeez,
he's pretty upset about it. But, you know, there's always fuckery on the way, of course. It's not over till it's over.
Well, that's one thing
it's nice to see the turnout, though. The amount of voters this year, you know, in the election. Cool to see that kind of turnout. Like even that big a gap, you know, it may not be great for Hood, but to see that many people just voting is amazing.
Yeah, I think we're close to 2,000 people giving a fuck.
Did you do any mail-in ballots for it?
Yeah, we let some of our gods, you know, send in a few of their mail-in fucks, if you will.
There you go.
Got a little early access.
Dude, mail-in fucks. It's even in a bear market right now. The voters turn up, though. That's the good thing. So. Yeah, we got some fun stuff to get into tonight and get into this election. You know, one thing for us with Old Money is that the fact that you guys are so creative over there, and you kind of get the power over to the people to create whatever they want. You know, the one fun thing that I've seen over there has been you guys are doing a bunch of like ads. And hold on, what's going on right here? We have an ad pop up over in the middle of the stream right now. What's going on? Who's sponsoring over there this week right now, guys? Let's get this let's get this out of here. God.
Yeah, that's
very convincing.
The advertisements are something that Hoodro came up with to empower the Mfers to, you know, put some of their creative juice into the election. He even went out there and made an ad for one of his bills that he put on JPEG Store, and it wasn't even priced right. Way overinflated. I hope no one bought it.
Yeah, that'd be amazing though. The inflation right there. That's the bills that keep on paying. We got over inside the chat. I know my name over here. I made a little, starting to try to make a little name over in the Old Money Discord because you guys have a bunch of MFers over there. But we are considered the paparazzi over that way. So I thought it'd be only fitting to be MF for paparazzi tonight. So we're gonna kind of walk us through the administration, what you guys got going on inside this website, because the website itself actually is you know, he's done pretty well, and I don't know if you can give all the credit to you behind the scenes for doing this right now, but TJ, you want to bring up the election website and what we got going on and to kind of give us a little update in the race right now currently with the candidates? These
ads are everywhere.
Dude,
there it is again.
Get these things out of here, man. Who's paying those guys? So, Newton, can you give us a little bit of backstory of what we're looking at here? Because obviously the tech, you know, first off, it's absurd that Trix is leading by that much right now. I think it's ridiculous. So tonight, guys, I think there's a lot of people showing up for Trixon, but we kind of were hoping that we were going to sway a little bit, maybe bribe you to kind of swing those votes and give some fucks tonight. To switch it back the other way. Can you kind of explain what we're looking at right now?
Yeah, let me set the stage. So there's been this election that's been brewing in the Old Money community for quite some time, and really no one had any idea of, you know, how it was going to play out, how it was going to work, the logistics behind it, or anything like that. So 2 weeks ago, maybe, Hoodro comes up to the administration and he says, create the election, make sure I win. That's it. That's all we had to go off of.
Okay. Easy instructions.
So we start crunching the numbers. We start working the tokenomics. And we thought we had something in place that was pretty much a lock for Hoodro. But, I mean, as you can see here, you know, this website is packed with information. I mean, the nights that we had to spend building this thing. And every time we show it to Hoodro, it's like, oh, add this. Oh, change that. I won't go into that.
Demanding guy.
Yeah, he's not the best to work for. Let's put it that way. And
That's what it's like with Gordon on our show.
Yeah, Gordon's just a real, you know.
He's a real asshole, dude. You know.
He's
You love him, but you hate him.
Use that kind of profanity, but yeah, you get it. You get it. So we have this election. So we built it in a way that we thought was for Hoodro, in that you could take your campaign materials that we've released over almost the past year now, and apply them for the candidate of your choice. And if you apply them to the same candidate that you were voting for, that you were giving a fuck for, if you will, then it would be a multiplier for your votes. But as you can see, that completely backfired.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Here we
it's
are.
like a negative. Like, what's this? So what's the negative 2790 plus the
That's
2790? That's just
That's
yeah.
the
But like what Horny then just got like negative 7300. Is that just?
Well, he's got that far away from the top. That's how many games back he is.
That's from I guess from tricks, right? Then yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Way to put it in terms to understand.
I'm a dumb MFer over here. I'm just a paparazzi. I'm trying to get the inside scoop. I'm trying to break it down. Just, like I said, we're spoon
That's the
feeding.
problem we got here for Hood, though. I mean, if we're analyzing this, Horny's coming in and stealing all the votes up from him.
Yeah, we need to
We
get
got
rid of Horny.
TJ over here voting
down.
for Horny Sanders.
I didn't vote for
Yeah,
it.
see,
It's all
that's a
messed
problem.
up, dude.
I don't think
That's
TJ
not
knew how to
true.
use the website. It was confusing for him.
I
He needed
didn't
one of
give
those
a fuck, okay?
mailings.
So giving a fuck is your equivalent, or old money's equivalent of voting in this sense. And TJ, if you click the give a fuck, what does that do for us?
Yeah, so if you give a fuck and you're willing to make the effort to go to the site and figure out the complexity of clicking a few buttons to mint, then you'll be rewarded with getting a fuck. And depending on if you apply your campaign materials or not, it'll amplify your votes. So ultimately, the votes are what count towards who's getting the crown, if you will.
So a couple things for the actual fucks themselves. So I've seen a bunch of these getting minted out. People are giving a fuck. What happens if does their fuck only count if it stays inside their wallet, or what happens if somebody puts those fucks on the secondary market?
Well, Hoodro's got all these like schemes and plans for things he calls V2 MF rankings. Right? It's all a bunch of just hogwash. He really has no clue of what's doing. He just kind of says, upgrade, enhance, and then we figure out the rest. So
right.
I'm thinking that we'll probably, we'll probably add some pretty wild utility to these fucks, I would imagine. But don't count on Hoodro to know what's going on.
Okay. Well, it's one thing I got inside the chat, and we think we made the same thing. We're big proponents over here of the dark mode.
Yeah.
Dark modi in this case. Is the administration just been working too many hours to get the dark mode in, or is that even a plan in the future? What ended up happening with that? You guys cut back on the budget?
No, if you want the honest truth on that, it's where Hood puts us. There's no windows, right? And he has this little light that goes on a timer. So when we make it in the screen in white like that, it gives us a little ambient light, gives us a little warmth. That's the whole reason behind it.
Keep you guys awake too.
Yeah, exactly. The long hours. That and the
no heater, dark rooms. So it makes sense. Okay. And somebody else was asking, what was the other thing over there? Maybe a 10% zoom into the site as well. That's somebody reading us. That's somebody wondering what's going on. Maybe TJ, we could swap us over here. Maybe we can make your there. That might be a little bit better. And now TJ's hidden. So
I zoomed in on it already before.
Oh. Look what you're doing right now, TJ. You're throwing the whole administration off right now.
Man.
Boom. Okay. Well, I'll make it a little bit bigger. Okay. So you're over here, and we're giving a fuck. We can boost our fuck over here with the campaign material associated with the actual candidate we're voting for. But we can still vote if you have a campaign material from an opposite candidate over there. It just doesn't boost it as much, right?
Yeah, you got it. You can even vote with no campaign material, and you'll get you'll get a different series of fuck, if you will.
Okay.
Scroll down and you can actually see a breakdown, I think. Keep going a little bit. It'll be a little colorful. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, there we go. Got some color there.
So the A series fucks here, if you will. There's 497 of those. You can mint those without having any old money NFTs. And then the rest, you have to apply your campaign materials to kind of level it up, to upgrade. And you can kind of see the breakdown of like how what's been minted so far, right? So it'll be interesting when the voting closes, what's going to be the true breakdown.
Well, there's a lot of fucks given so far. I'm impressed with just an overall consensus of that. That's impressive.
I want to say what's even more just the G-Gen nature of all the MFers out there is that the F votes seem there's quite a bit, a lot more than I would have expected over there, because you have to own 30 campaign materials to give an F a fuck, I guess. Is that how you say that?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. And those each one of those is the progressing like rarity ranking, right? So an A, it goes from A being the least rare up to F being the most rare out of them.
Yeah, this was an interesting thing. Like Hood is usually pretty like controlling with how the drops go. We're gonna have this many of this kind, and you know, he kind of bosses tricks around when it comes to that kind of stuff, to be honest. But with this one, you know, it's kind of open ended. Like the MFers are, you know, it's playing out before our eyes, and it's interesting that the E series here is actually, you know, currently a little bit more rare if it was to end right now than even the F, right? Which I think it takes 20 campaign materials to mint one of those.
Right, because I feel like the threshold between the 20 and 30, like if you already got that many, like people are pretty much dedicated at that point to give a fuck a little bit higher. They want to get their most rare one out of them. But so essentially they're making E a little bit different. And down the road, I guess, with these fucks that you're given that are sitting inside of your wallets here, is there any utility out there for any of the MFers who are holding on to these fucks? I know you guys have done pretty well about giving utility back to all the different things you've minted. Is there anything you can share, or does Hoodro let you guys know what's going on with that?
Yeah, you know, this is hard to say, to be honest, because I'm not too happy about it. Hoodro keeps promising us as the administration, who's working endless hours building everything, that he's going to pay us in this MFer token.
Okay.
Right. And I keep hearing, oh, MFer token. Wow. You know, all this value. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? If you open Nami right now, empty. Maybe, you know, maybe there's a handful of ADA in there. Right. But so anyways, that's one of the perks of having a fuck, apparently, is this, this promise of this token that's coming out. Right.
Okay. An empty promise so far, it seems like, though.
Yeah. Empty promise.
You guys have sold a lot of promises so far out there, and so far those promises you've been able to give a fuck with those promises. So down the line here, we're hoping to get some MFer. I've heard rumblings also of a coin and other things along the lines, and I've heard something about pairs of tits and all kinds of other things going on. Because you guys, I guess the biggest thing that I've heard, and just even us being new to the community at some point, has been what the hell is going on over there, because you guys have so many different things. You have these 0.2 bills, which are like your signature series that everybody knows that are the high price, but then you have these campaign materials, these inflation times, aka the tits, you have dicks, you have the poops. There's all kinds of stuff going on, and I don't know if everybody can kind of keep up, but what can you guys speak about in administration? Are you guys confused as we are?
Oh, totally. No one knows what's going on. You know, it's pure chaos. One day at a time is how I look at it, really. But you have the general good idea of I think how it works, right?
Okay.
They're printing these bills, right? And that's really Hoodro and Trix's wheelhouse, right? You know,
yeah.
When it comes to printing money, I don't know if there's anyone that does it better. But then there's also, you know, different levels, you know, that MFers can join in the fuckery, if you will, right? So we had the campaign materials that slowly came out to build up to the election. First, it came out for Hoodro. Next, it came out for Trix. Then we had the horny pimp kits for horny, and then we had the promises, which included all three candidates. And then interlaced within all those dropping, we had you know, the tits, which is the inflation times, right? And that really just tells our story, the inflationary tale, if you will, and what's going on in the old money ecosystem. So that's another set of NFTs that you know, there's certain perks that are promised, just like the MFer token, these coins that you speak of.
Right.
So we'll see what happens.
So TJ, if you go back to that search bar, because there's a lot of different things. If you type in actually old money, just type in old money up there at the top, and fully spell that out. Look at all the different collections that are up there. So you have the 7,500 of the 0.2 bills. You have 11,982 according to JPG of the campaign materials or CMs. The inflation times, almost 7,000 of those right now. The back of bills, aka the bobs. I know a little bit about that from being in the paparazzi side, but know that we're way outpriced on those, and we'll probably never get one. And then you guys now have the fucks over here. So there's all these different things that these all can somewhat. I've heard something about these MFer ranks over there. When I was first buying a bill, they told me not to go on CNFT tools, and that they actually needed to go over to your guys' website, to the Zesterson house, and actually look up my MFer rank. Can you guys what's going on with the rank? Because you guys have a lot of different collections to choose from, and obviously different thresholds and barriers to entry for people.
Yeah. So, typically with the NFTs that we see, right, like, they do a calculation of how rare a certain attribute is and and come up with it, right? So Hoodro had this idea of like, well, what if we create this like hidden MFer ranking, which really no one knows what goes into it. And then eventually over time, all the bills that Hoodro holds in his wallet, they'll just keep boosting up the ranking, right? And then eventually, like in the end, Hoodro is going to have all the, the most rare bills. But once we kind of figured out that plan, we said, hey, look, he really doesn't know what's going on anyways. Let's make it a little more fair. So, it really just factors in this, everything that happens in our ecosystem. It's like a dynamic ranking that's associated with the NFT. So if it goes through the auction house and it gets sold there, it gets a boost. Even if it has a little action on the secondary market, it gets a boost. If it's in one of our Fuckerland giveaways, it gets boosted. Special things like that. If it hits an all-time sale, it gets a boost.
Right.
And
so
it's this
your
dynamic,
rankings are
evolving ranking.
Yeah, I was gonna say dynamic is a thing, right? Because when we were speaking to Dilly about this stuff over in there, he was saying, if you buy a bill that gets inside the auction house, it has a little boost to it and can actually increase the ranking of it if you buy it through there. And TJ, if you click on one of those bills in there, I think you can kind of show it should pop up the MFer rank if you click into it a little bit. One thing that I do appreciate from the administration on this is the fact of how you guys can like view the printing of the bill too, and it kind of like does the, it looks like it's actually printing out the actual bill itself.
What does it do, Dummy?
Quite a bit.
It does this thing, Can't explain that any differently. But yes, because you can see it here down. If you scroll a little bit down, TJ, I think it's a little cut off. But the MFer rank right here, so it's actually a higher rank bill here. So obviously, the closer up to is it? I get because everybody's ranked on the website, and that's one thing that I've noticed. Does it matter how does that kind of allocate some of the MFer? Like the more important MFer is going to get paid more on this token down the line? Are they kind of being bribing the administration to pay them first because they're the top dogs inside the community?
Yeah, you got it. So like just the same as like there's a dynamic ranking for the NFTs themselves, there's like a dynamic ranking for the MFers, and it's comprised of kind of three different things. It's their holdings of the old money NFTs, kind of like we talked about. Yeah. And then it's their engagement in the community. So there's things to come like integrations with Twitter and things like that. So, if you can see, we have MFers that go on little shill streaks for certain people that we love and things like that. So there's that like community aspect, right? Participating in things like the auction or whatever. And then we have the kind of, what's the best way to say? Like it's just a dynamic collection kind of base thing. So like if you have one of every color bill, right, that can be an amplifier on your MFer ranking. If you have one of every TIT, if you have one of every Hoodro campaign material, if you have one fuck in every series, there's these kind of collecting aspects that can add amplifiers to your MFer ranking. So then every epoch, it analyzes everything and assigns a ranking to every MFer. And then that's based, that'll be the future way that we allocate MFer tokens.
That sounds very complicated for the administration behind the scenes for you guys. How do you guys even come up with something like that? Or is it you guys, are you like given like some sort of formula that he kind of creates? Or are you guys just given free reins to do whatever the hell you want back at behind the scenes?
No, he's pretty clueless behind most of it, I would say. you know, we get little to no direction on how it should work. It's, you know, create value, make me money. You know, it's like, okay, yeah.
Standard.
Pump the bags.
Standard politician stuff.
Standard politician stuff, right?
It's one thing though that I've noticed about the old money community is that the community is very tight knit, and you don't see too many. What's the floor price today of this inside of there? You guys have done like the anti, like I don't know, the anti measure against that unless you're a white name kind of coming into the Discord, and then you kind of getting wrecked a little bit. But you guys have done a great job about setting that up as far as the community goes.
No, I wish I could take any kind of credit for it. Really, I'm just, you know, I'm coding pretty much 24/7. You know, yeah. I don't even really. He doesn't really let me poke in the Discord. You know, I got a few fake accounts that I get to poke around sometimes in there. But yeah, I heard the community's good. It's strong. Yeah, a lot of people like to hold.
Dude, well, that's one thing right in here is that if we can sum up what's been going on right now, and this is Schultz maybe can say the same thing, is I don't know what the fuck's going on. But you may not know what the fuck's going on, but you can give a fuck. And that's kind of the theme of tonight over here. Everybody's saying we don't give a fuck. We didn't set that up. We don't care about floor price. I think the Mfers are a unique, you know, community inside this CNFT space, and the fact that you guys just like it's different. It's a different feeling when you get inside there. It truly does feel like an entertaining like community to be a part of.
You know, they're unique. They're unique and helpful. I said this in the podcast. When I was just looking up stuff, what was happening for the future, they told me just type /when. Shout out to Ken for teaching me that in the Discord. You can just find out everything that's about to be happening. /WEN in the Discord. You're good to go. Very helpful.
Guy, the Q. Do you mean Q? The VP nominee over there. I heard that guy. Yeah. He's an alright MFer over there. How do you guys feel about? How do you feel about the administration of your VP nominee over there? You guys have any opinion on him? Do you care?
You know, one time like they opened they put us in here in the basement, and they opened the door, and we looked up there, and we saw these two figures, and they were drunk. They were drinking whiskey or something or rather. Long hair guy, I think you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Likes to do a lot of news updates. He's got an American flag, and he's always drinking whiskey.
Yeah, he was definitely drinking the whiskey. Yeah, I could see him being on TV. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, Hoodro really doesn't know what's going on. Should he be running things? But then again, look at the other candidates, right?
That's true.
What's the lesser of two evils? Three
exactly.
It's Trickson, he's always up to no good. All I know is I'm going to get waterboarded one day if I keep messing around with him. And TJ, apparently you're the other Tom.
That's what I said. That's why I voted Hoodro, because he said I'm the third Tom. I'm getting waterboarded.
What's up with waterboarding? You guys, is that a byproduct of anything? Does Hoodro treat you guys like that at all?
Yeah, see, like Hoodro's kind of just like you said. This is coming from you, right? He's kind of like an asshole, but Trixon's really just crazy or insane, right? And to be honest, I'm a little nervous after this thing ends about what's going to happen. You know, I'm not even talking about like with old money, like my personal safety. So,
we're going to ping your location after we're done for this to make sure that you check in with us after everything's when you go to bed tonight. We'll send a good night text to make sure you're still alive. But one thing I want to know, because there's that third candidate too. He's been sneaking around inside of the chat over here. You got this horny guy. Does anybody know what he does? I know he's running, but I've heard that nobody knows who he is.
Yeah, you know, he kind of cropped up out of nowhere. Don't know where he came from. Don't know who he or she is. But they do have this really interesting thing, and I'm, you know, I hope Hoodro doesn't see this, but you know, I've been throwing some fucks in a certain direction here. But that free meth care plan that he's put out, really look into that. It's a really, really solid platform.
I'm not meth care plan.
I'm not gonna lie, some of the new ads over on the website, it reminds me of a certain baseball team, but I can't put my name on it, but the Mess over there, he's got a great new ad out over that way, and it's kind of been making me want to give a fuck in that direction, even though I kind of feel dirty doing it. So if I say I've voted for, obviously I'm a Hoodro supporter over on the channel, and I want to go ahead and give a fuck to Hoodro, and I've done that and I've boosted it. But say I've got an extra some ADA laying around and maybe an extra campaign material here. Can I give a vote? Can I give a fuck to another candidate? Does that do anything? Will that fuck me over? Oh, I think he's muted you. Hoodro's put you on mute over there. He's trying to silence you on the background.
Sicko says I'm getting waterboarded again. Damn it.
Are you?
So I would take the campaign material that you haven't used, probably flip it on the secondary if I were you.
Okay. Well, that's a good question over there too. So you can actually check that on the website, the actual the dashboard too. There's a check NFTs button up there. So if there is a cheap campaign material on the secondary, you may want to go on the website right first and check that out to see if it's been used.
Yeah, I mean, do not go and buy some campaign materials that have already been used, right? So every campaign material that gets applied to your fucks is marked as used, and it can't be used to give a fuck again.
Okay.
So do not buy something that's already been used.
You can get fucked if you buy a non. Yeah, when you're giving a fuck, you can get fucked if you're not paying attention.
Exactly. I'll say this too: the floor for the campaign materials was pretty low before the election, and now it's ballooned because it has this utility.
Yeah.
And then Hood's signaled, wait until the floor hits this certain price when everyone dumps after the election, and then blow them away with all the other utility that comes with it.
Damn.
He's teasing people over there. So everybody dumping their CMs after giving a fuck out there, maybe in for a rude awakening down the line.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. So that's one thing I do love about old money, because that nobody knows what's going on, but at any moment, something can change like that, and something valuable could become out of nowhere. Because that's one thing that I think a lot of people, just the average person getting into old money or trying to get into old money, is like, look, dude, I'm priced out of these 0.2 bills. They're over 1,008 a floor. I can't even compete with some of these guys inside of Discord. But you're saying over there, the more campaign materials you own, the fucks you own, if you buy things during certain times in the Discord, there's all multipliers that can eventually elevate your MFR rank even higher, potentially more than some people who hold the bills.
Yeah, it's the concept kind of lends to the idea of like not letting every MFR buy their way to the top. There's other methods to boost it outside of that, right? So there's other things with tipping and things like that down the line that, of course, just Hoodro's empty promises, but we'll see what happens.
I love the fact that you guys have all had different promises from each one of the candidates out there, and everybody's promising something different. So the Hoodro over there, if you guys, obviously the administration right now is getting treated pretty poorly from what we understand right now. So he needs your support right now. You guys need to get him out of the basement over here, and they're the real brains behind the operation, Newton over here. So if you guys do give a fuck, make sure to go ahead and give some votes back to Hoodro, and let's balance this race out a little bit. And
let's at least make it interesting.
Yeah, if you're voting for horny, dude, that's just meth up, So I had to throw the Mike Tyson.
Is that Mike Tyson? Yeah.
Yeah, right. So I see that meme. Oh man. Well, Newton over here, man. Is there anything else? We really appreciate all the stuff you guys are doing inside this community right now, and like you said, it seems like you guys are working overtime in this thing. If you can, do give him the in regards to the dark mode a little bit over here, because my face is getting really blinded right now with this stuff. But that would be the only request I can see over here.
I love that mode, and so Tom and I
that's all right.
need to get the dark mode.
Yeah, I actually I'm in the same boat right now. I'm in a dark room with no windows sitting behind me, so I kind of feel your pain on the same point to that. So the election though, when are you guys concluding with that? Is there a set date or anything for that, or is it kind of open mint right now, or when does anybody know when the election's over?
Yeah, Hoodro keeps saying like, "Oh, postpone it till I'm in the lead. Postpone it till I'm in the lead."
Yeah, that's
but
how you do it. That man's smart. He knows what's up.
I feel like the pressure's been put on by the MFers. A lot of wins out there. So this Thursday, the official winner will be crowned.
Okay.
And what happens after that?
No idea. That's what I was going to say. So what's the next part of the thing? What happens after the election? Does somebody win? Does nobody win? Does it just go in limbo land right now and everybody's on their seats wondering what's going on?
yeah, it's going to change the whole trajectory of our inflationary tail, and we'll see what happens.
That's amazing. Well, I appreciate you giving out. There's a lot of MFers over inside the chat. 52, you guys. So just shout out to everybody over inside, hanging out in chat. A lot of people, horny even over there. He's demanding the dark mode over there as well. We got some horny fans over here as well inside the chat. But a bunch of dumb heads, whole MFers. That's one thing I do love about this community is how much they support everything that you guys are doing. Whatever administration you're a fan of, they're at the end of the day, it's old money. Which is an amazing thing that you guys are building inside this community.
Dude, Anderson.
Yeah, when you look at it, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, when you look at it, you have art, and you have tech, and you have meth.
Yeah,
and you gotta love one of those things, right? So whole bunch for everyone.
You guys got something for everybody over here, and it looks like even the VP nominee who's upstairs, he's just prodding around in this fancy. Lighted area. He's got his whiskey and his nice camera there. He's complaining about the site being white. So maybe you can bang on the ceiling down there and disrupt him while he's recording next time.
Yeah, lucky him.
Well, we appreciate, like you said, your time out here. I know that you guys don't have much of it these days, especially with everything that you guys got working on. But like I said, if you guys are looking to get into the election, make sure you go give a fuck. You don't need to own anything other than just linking up the Discord. Correct? You do have to be connected that way to be able to give a fuck, right?
Yeah, I think you could link your Discord or Twitter.
Perfect.
Or you can choose neither. I think that's an option as well on there.
Yeah. Well, one thing I did notice about that too, which was really cool, is I didn't necessarily have a certain wallet extension on one of my browsers, but I was still logged in with the Discord and it recognized what I had across all my connected wallets over to the site. So I was able to actually do a give a fuck off a different wallet that was over there. So I thought that was really cool how you guys are able to integrate that technology.
Yeah, thank goodness, because we would have been in some real deep shit, excuse my French, but if someone found out a way to get around this. But yeah, the system hasn't been broken thus far. I don't think anyone's been able to crack it and double vote or something like that.
That's good. And I guess just too, all the MFers who are inside the chat, we like I said, we appreciate everybody hanging out with us. If you guys have any questions over here for Newton that he might be able to directly relay over to Hoodro himself, feel free to kind of drop a few of those in here right now. As like I said, his time's running out. I know he's got to get back to work over there. Been a busy man. Dude, we appreciate you kind of hanging out with us tonight and taking a little bit of time to hang out with us MFers, covering the news for you guys. And
let's get a couple of quick fire questions. I'm done.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see, guys. Anyway, rapid fire questions over here for Newton. Everybody's saying use meth to view tech art. I love that. Vote tricks, you dumbasses, or else. I don't know if that's a question, but we appreciate your feedback on that.
That's a good one. How much sleep has Newton had over the past 2 weeks?
Let's see, for 28 hours.
Not bad.
28 hours over the past week.
For 2 a day. I got you.
Man, how do you even raise a family in that environment like that? It sounds like it's a lot of work, man.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Hoodro's a mean mug. I'll say that.
OG Bears collab? Question mark.
That's our first planned collaboration.
Okay.
We were really aiming for the Space Buds collab. Fell through.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So OG Bears.
We got a good question over here. Any chance Tricks can get hit and dragged into the bathroom until this election can be fixed up?
Yeah, I heard about this incident. I was downstairs and I just heard it happening in the bathroom upstairs. But during one of the mints last year, like a lot of tussling, arguing. Yeah.
A little crazy. We got another one over here. When MF or Metaverse? Is that a thing?
Yeah. Aren't we in that right now?
True.
I'd say that, right? But we're always in a meta. We're in some sort of metaverse in life, right? I think that's fair enough.
When's the next Bills collection drop?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I heard it's this year.
Okay.
Fair.
That's good to know.
Great
Cool.
to know.
Okay, we'll take that. Somebody's asking over here. little messed up over there. But one utility.
I was just gonna say that's a dirty question.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, that could be useless for all I know.
What else you got over here? We got when New York land grab.
Yeah, that's one thing that Hoodro keeps pushing. Oh, sell land, and it's like, for what? For what? And like, even if we sold land, like, can't we just teleport everywhere? So
That's
I
true.
don't know.
So
I think
I got a question. Then when a partnership with a metaverse, then you use old money as the currency.
sounds like a lot of.
See, now you're talking.
See,
Now
because you
you're
got new
talking.
bills coming out. You know what I'm saying? A little collab, use old money as the currency.
Hey, that would be the ultimate win right there. Is just the ultimate fuck you to the inflationary tale that we're living right now in this world. Would be able to use old money as currency. We do have to throw this out. I was so confused about this in the Discord when I saw this. When's SockCon keynote address?
Yeah, no comment.
Okay. We have another one too because I know there's is there a 7th tit coming out?
I think this will be the 8th tit.
Oh,
That'll
there is a
come
7.
out. And
See, MFers already wrong.
this will be
It's
the
got to be
last
an even
one.
pair of tits, right?
That's right.
Always be fair.
MF for paparazzi out here, not getting over there. So everybody's looking about. What about what else we got last over here, guys? Let's get some last minute questions in because he's before Hoodro comes down there and starts shaking them down, and we see a murder maybe possibly on screen. I can't find the hide button over here. I just say last. I just like the fact that it just stats of when's last tit is the thing that's showing up on our screen.
Button at the top says hide message.
Okay, so when merch is another question over there, and 3D bills. I got two more things over here.
Check this out.
Ooh, that's
Oh, I did see this.
This is our first merch drop here. Hoodro let me try it out the other day.
It's a lamp.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lamp.
Hey, you could put your weed in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like
it sparks up
it's
and
a light
provides a
bulb.
little
Yeah,
light.
lampshade.
And and of course we have the opposition variations as well.
Any what's the status on those? Are those exclusive to the administration right now, or how are some MFers going to be able to get their hands on those?
Yeah, we're gonna do a run of 50 of those for MFers, and then we're testing out this new process that this MFer has. Shout out here that we're gonna make this limited run, and then hopefully in the future we'll be able to imprint MFers bills on custom.
That'd be amazing.
Have you
Good
decided? Have you figured out? Will it be through ADA or will they be dollar purchase?
Yeah. Hood's like, it's always like he'll just say like a random thing and say like, make that but crypto, right? So he's like Shopify but crypto. And it's like, oh, okay. So yeah, I think there's probably paying with ADA, paying with MF token on the way. I'm sure.
Okay.
Any chance we got your the VP nominee over here asking about 3D bills? Is that even a thing? Can you make those things 3D?
Yeah, there's this rampant speculation about like these twin bills. So apparently when the bills were printed, I don't know if it was a mistake, intentional, but there's like duplicate bills, and if you pair them up, there's some special things on the way apparently.
Really? So those they might be able to combine in some sort of way. I did see that Dilly was doing orphanage night last week. So that's another thing inside the community, right? Is that you can pair up their orphans to potentially make something bigger than we thought out there.
We'll see.
I love the question over here. Somebody asked if we can use Luna as payment.
I don't know if you could amass enough Luna.
That'll be a lot of Luna.
I love the Mark Cuban. Everybody's ripping into this week, but maybe you can use Doge because they have more apps going on.
Oh, I saw that thread yesterday.
Oh man, somebody's asking 4Ds, but Newton, man, we kind of threw a lot of rapid fire stuff, but there's a lot of MFers. There's 61 people in here right now, sitting here hanging out. So I think that's an all-time high over here for the 35ers. So we appreciate all the MFers showing up tonight. And
Absolutely.
you're a popular guy, man. Like I said, you have bear an uncanny resemblance to Hoodro. So I don't know if you're just starting to turn into him at this point because of
I
all the
think
work
it's
you're
like
doing down there.
a Saddam kind of thing where he hires people all around him that look like him, just in case there's any sort of attack. You know what I mean? They don't know who to go for.
Yeah, he's very paranoid like that, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, but thank you for letting me get a little screen time here and letting me get out of the cave, and yeah, I appreciate it.
Dude, for sure. We absolutely love everything you guys got going over there. I think the name for the night, if we would have had to come up with another name, I like Fidel Hoodro over here. So that's amazing over there. The MFers never cease to fire. That's one thing. The community, man, you guys are hilarious over there, and it's a fun time for everybody involved. And shout out to all the ads, man. You guys that allowing a free advertisement over here for all the MFers inside the chat. Some of these are amazing sitting over there. Dude, get that. Who's putting that in there? I don't know where that
keeps popping up.
Oh man, Newton, dude, it's been a pleasure, and shout out to everybody over inside the Old Money Discord, all the MFers hanging out with us tonight. And I'm sure we would love to get a chance to talk to you again if you're alive after this.
Yeah, let's see how the election goes, and if you can get a hold of me, we'll make something happen.
And drop us a pin so we can send you some food.
Yeah, we'll do.
Send us your cash app, dude. We'll get you. All right, man.
Thanks again, squad.
Thanks, man. Have a good night.
Definitely.
Peace.
Dude,
I'm worried about that guy.
I'm really worried right now.
You know?
Dude, shout out to Newton Baker, aka Hoodro's lookalike, his doppelganger over there. And shout out to all the MFers inside the chat, dude. That was a lot of fun. Thank you guys all for showing up right now. And if you guys, before you guys all leave, if you guys were all showing up just for Hoodro stuff over there, make sure to give a like onto the video right now. It helps support our channel. So that's our shameless plug for you guys if you are still tuning in. I expect to see 56 likes at this point just because everybody's just heard that right now as we're looking at it. But no, we appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. Old Money's definitely one of our favorite projects that we've been getting involved with recently. But you guys, dude, when are we going to get a bill? Apparently, we just need to buy a bunch of CMs because we got some leaked alpha over there from Newton.
I mean, I'm always looking. I was looking the other day again because they were, have a little extra money. The Mallard drops. I have so many hearted on here too on my JPEG store.
Dude, Tom, I feel like Tom was just rugging on me right there. Was he rugging for you, TJ?
Probably.
Yeah, he was for sure.
Yeah,
probably.
Definitely was rugging. Tom, you look like you're in a prison sentence yourself right now with that shirt on.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Are you good?
Right.
Are you calling in from jail?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I was saying I was looking at some builds the other day. I got so many of them favorited here. I got to pull this up.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So shout out to everybody, like I said, over in the chat too over there. I know we got a bunch of people just shouting you out. Chronic, what's going on, man? Always a good time to see you guys. And obviously a bunch of people inside the chat as well. Beetlejuice. Resin's going with the Beetlejuice theme, Tom, over here. I could definitely see that as well.
I could see Beetlejuice.
I can see the Beetlejuice. TJ is
gondola driver.
Yeah, 100%. TJ's over here. He's taking a little quick baby break. He's always got that. We never know what's going to happen with him.
No, TJ. I was going to say, did he just rug now too? Perfect timing.
Yeah. TJ. Everybody said Newton was out, and everybody's getting kidnapped right now, and we're out of here. But no, this is if you're still hanging out with us, this is our F35 live Monday live stream, and we usually go for like the first hour with guests. Tonight, like I said, Hoodro only allowed Newton, a little less than an hour. So this is the second half of the show now where we'll start to break into some projects and get into what's going on this week. There's a couple mints on our mind. And I know Raccoon Syndicate's kind of sitting at the top of it this Saturday. But curious too, for everybody sitting inside a chat, what are you guys looking forward to this week over inside this, I don't know, this crazy little CNFT world we got going on this week? Tom, you mint raccoons?
I'll be looking at raccoons for sure. We got to actually sit down and talk to the cat himself.
We did.
So
we got a chance to talk with.
Looking forward to since then.
Yeah, absolutely. God, dude, everybody's just. I love the fact that even Grimmy, dude. Grimmy always gets in on the roast sessions over here. Because the prison or the hamburger Tom.
Is the hamburger black and white? Isn't he like purple? No, I'm thinking of Grimace.
Yeah. Absolutely. Appreciate it. Yeah. And Chronic over here as well, dude. Shout out to, I know we didn't get a chance to talk about, we did talk about Mallard. I think we talked about it every week, but appreciate that, Chronic. We're still trying to figure that out as we're going right now, but everybody wants to hear about Raccoon Syndicate over here. So I think we got, TJ's usually our screen share when this stuff comes in. So it's a perfect time for him to walk away from us right now. But everybody in chat, if you guys are looking to get this, is anybody waitlisted for raccoons? They've been giving out a lot of different waitlist spots, and I know even so, I think we did 35 of them total. Was when we stuff over there with Timmy. It was like, I don't know how many weeks that was. Probably like 4 or 5. It was like 4 weeks ago almost, I'd say.
How long has it been since Timmy was on? It's been a bit.
Oh, 100%. Let's see if I can get this going here. That breaking.
It's gonna break.
It's gonna break probably. 100% will. Let's pop this up right here. You guys see this? I think so. I love this. This new.
That's good.
I love the new preview over here. This magma preview that they got going on. All these skins are starting to get dope. Get a chance to do this. Pull Hoodro out of here. I don't know, man. I knew this was going to be a hyped up mint. I just recently it's starting to build and starting to feel like more and more special. What these guys, what Timmy and Kiyama have done to kind of cultivate this, to really build it right. They built with the first, essentially. It's some of the most top tier kind of quality artwork I've seen inside the space.
It was really good, cool.
Sorry, I'm myself catch up on stream over there.
Yeah, you're bouncing in and out a little bit. You have to come off screen share probably, but it was really cool getting to see them actually put it together, like on the live stream when they were showing us the animation tools and stuff they were using.
Yeah, no, I wish I could pull that video up, and we'll have to get TJ back when this happens. Sorry guys, we're gonna screen share here for a second, just on my computer, and we'll be back with you here. But yeah, the one thing about this is the artwork for me has been just like kind of some of that top tier quality stuff inside the space, to the fact that I would just buy it just for the fact that the way it looks. Like I don't necessarily didn't need the whole Timmy being the personality that he is inside this space. Obviously, that's a pull in itself on the access he has to his communities, and even the hold to earn mechanic is definitely a unique thing too, because it plays well for us, being able to actually not have to like worry about what's going on right now. All I need to do is hold one of those in my wallet, and every few days it kind of earns these battle points, and eventually those battle points you'll be able to earn NFTs as the new series and stuff drop on. So I like the mechanics that they have kind of worked into it, but the artwork for me has just been a pleasant surprise inside the space. And shout out to Kiyama, because she's been killing it.
I really enjoyed the one you used tonight in the thumbnail. That purple glow from like the potion it's holding is really cool. I like it quite a bit. It worked out perfect.
Oh, 100%. Dude, it's been a lot of fun. Tom, I'm going to switch this real quick because that makes more sense. It looks like I'm looking at you now a little bit more. Yeah, guys, who over? You got waitlist for 3 of these bad boys. You got Blake. Shout out to Blake over there inside of chat as well. TJ's, this looks like he's getting back on. Shout out to Blake. He was on last, or actually we got a chance to jump on his weekly market update last Thursday. So that was a lot of fun. So I'm assuming the next weekly market update, Blake, because we'll be talking about, or you'll be talking about Raccoon Syndicate, just for the fact that I anticipate this to do pretty well this weekend, which you have the whitelist mint that happens on Saturday the 13th, and I believe the public that happens on the following day. So that's going to be an interesting weekend mints too. The weekend mints to me are something that always like, I actually got a little bit of time, I can focus, and then if I want to hit the secondary too for some of these things to snipe, I think that's going to be a good time to be able to do that, especially for the whitelist. The whitelist price isn't too off from the public, from what I understand. It's only 110 ADA versus 120.
120, yep.
So I think, yeah, so that's not a bad little split right now. So you're, yes, it's great that you get a chance to mint. There's only 5,000 of these things, so I'm not sure if I can anticipate them pretty much. They're almost all whitelisted out from now, from what I understand. So I can imagine it'd be a quick, pretty sellout as long as everybody's minting.
I mean, I can imagine. I can see, Kongzi. I was just reading through it actually because it was in their Discord. Timmy or the team over there had tweeted about it. They or put a message up in the Discord about the tweet. But Kongzi put a 19 Twitter thread here, like a 19 common thread on-chain games, and then they have quite a bit on Raccoon Society. It gets into it about six on the thread. It's solid though.
Call it Raccoon. Yeah, Raccoon. I almost said the same thing, Tom. Society. It's the syndicates. There's so many societies these days over there. Yeah.
I was just reading through that. I mean, seeing the different people that are kind of talking about this right now, like the bigger names, like people are at least taking a second look at it.
Oh, 100%. And we got a tweet that we'll put up here in a little bit. But like I said, when we talked to Kiyama and Timmy out there, just like the stitching of some of the way the clothes and everything looked too, like how well done she was able to do that. Like the technology too is amazing that they have for that. But it's very well done for everything that they're doing. So outside of the actual just artwork itself, they've got like this whole hold to earn mechanic, which is really cool. And they'll have different syndicates that release over time. From what I understand with them, and I believe there's 6 of them. The first one are the farmers versus the hunters, and they've been releasing new ones like scientists and other things that we saw. Like you said, that purple one we have in our thumbnail right now, which is a really dope one over there.
I really like the
Chronic. Well. Yeah, I shout out to Chronic over there because I know we're probably in the same boat over here. Chrissy and I are going to mint a lot. I believe the whitelist, if you have the tier 3 like Titan over there, you can get 3 of them, and I think if it stacks, right, if you have the one extra whitelist spot, I think you can mint up to 4 per person over there, from what I understand.
Did you see Chronic was also talking about, he said they came on Thursday, I'm guessing the NFA show, and they were showing off how Kiyama was like making the shirts and stuff there too. Isn't that cool? I like that a lot. That was one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, absolutely. Big Dog's over there saying, I got a comment to this, is there's a lot of copies out there. Yeah, dude, there's definitely a lot of inspired artwork and people who will straight up, rip some stuff out there. So this is something refreshing. Raccoons are not an animal we've really seen inside of space. We've gone through so many different ones. We've seen some new ones, right? We've got the ducks from Mallard. We've got the flamingos from Journey. We've got raccoons coming out right now. So it's good to see, not just all the apes, a bunch of derivatives out there. And not to say the apes, obviously they've done well, but it's refreshing to see something new inside of space. And yeah, they've said it over here, Resin, same thing, the Echo over there with Daily Chronicles is max is 4 right now. So if you're max whitelisted out, you can mint 4 of these things. And I think they're starting to shut down, I think, the last of the whitelist spot. And I think you have until tomorrow, August 9th, to get your whitelist address in the Discord to be able to actually get to be able to mint on the Saturday coming up. So if you guys haven't registered your whitelist inside the Discord, make sure you guys go do that if you won one already, because you do need to do that in order to mint. That's kind of something that we saw with Mallard Order for people who missed that out over there as well. So make sure you register yourself over in the Discord to be able to mint. Looks 95% whitelisted. And shout out to TJ getting back just in time over here, because people are sick of looking at just me and Tom the whole time. I tried to screen share while running this, and I think I broke the stream into oblivion at that point. Hey TJ, dude, it's nice to hear you, but I can't. You on mute? Yeah, you are. TJ's on mute. TJ's muted. He's still talking, but we can't hear him.
I said I was watching you guys. It was painful to watch that lagging. I was like, oh my God.
Was it bad?
Yeah, it was bad. It was really
I couldn't tell. I just knew I was freezing. And when I see my connection going the way that it was, I was just like, dude,
I really don't understand why your computer shits the bed like that. That dude messed your shit up bad.
It does. But yeah, those are the previews we were trying to show, these Magma ones over here for everybody inside the chat right now.
These ones look so good. I mean, they all look good, but I love the skin on this one. It's so dope.
Oh, bro, I love some of the new even the zombie one. It looks like they had the zombie ones over there, but even that preview of the scientist one where they had like Beaker. What are those called? Those are the scientists, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What gave it away?
Dude, I don't know, man. Is it the wrench? Resin, I agree with you, man. I do need to take some profits for the PC. I'm just been too lazy to do that so far. I've been wanting to just keep degenning into some other stuff. But I think it might be coming up soon here to do that. You see the gold? They had like the gold and the copper skins over here as well.
They're cool.
I'm curious how those will do on. Yeah, because don't they over time they get like new like items that you can like put on that make them a little bit more rare as well, and like up your battle points.
That's what they were saying. Yeah, when we had them on a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
you need to hold at least You get 3 for the you were saying that you get 3 for the whitelist, then 1 more extra or something like that. It stacks.
Yeah, if you're a tier 3 Titan, you get the 3 whitelist spots, and then if you hold 1 more, the whitelist for the farmer minters, they do the 4th one right now. They've got them maxed out at 4, from what I understand.
What just happened?
Pentium Celeron. Yo, Grimmy, dude, I love it over here. Tommy's computer is run by a Doge app. Guys, contrary to popular belief, there are Doge apps.
That's funny.
Who would have known?
You're just proving his point, just checking all the boxes.
Yeah, over there. But yeah, Chronic, I know they just did a new interview. Shout out to Daily Chronicles, Chronic and Chrissy. I know they just did an interview too with Raccoon Syndicate, and I'm sure you can get some good alpha from them as well. But this is definitely one like our play and things like that we're looking at. Obviously, I'm going to mint my 4 whitelist spots that I have. I don't know. It depends if I get lucky or not. I like to do the strategy too when mints first come out is to kind of sell on the initial hype. Sometimes if I get something common to kind of flip my way up to a rare one. If I have a little bit of ADA saved up as well, because usually those are some of the rare deals. We saw that with Jelly Cubes. We've seen that with Mallard Order. We've seen that with a lot of different mints, even beyond Citizens. And then eventually when people start to figure out traits, then they start grabbing some of the rare ones. So
even like Jelly Cube kind of bit me in the ass. I sold too soon because I thought it was just like that was going to be the pump. I did not expect it to go as high as it did, which it's doing really well even still. I was like, shit, I should have.
Oh yeah, shout out to Block, dude.
Yeah, I know, it's awesome.
Dude, they crushed it. Yeah, absolutely, and that's why I think Timmy and them are going to crush it as well, just because they have such a good community and it's a unique. Unique like kind of thing.
Well, the utility of
they
it.
got their things.
Whole turn.
It's set up differently. I love the fact that you don't got to do anything. No. You can literally just let it sit in your wallet.
That is an NFT specifically for you. You're the one that holds pride the most I've ever seen.
Yo, shout out to the hodlers out there. You know,
you've been telling us the hodler day one since we got in this space. Like, dude, don't sell it. Just hold it. Don't sell it.
Absolutely. Hold it. You got. I hate Pants over there, dude. He's all in on raccoons. And shout out to the Her Monsters profile pic. Love that over there. Yeah, so it sounds like everybody inside the chat over there seems to be eyeing up Raccoon Syndicate as well. What's the public over there? The public's on Sunday, right? The 14th? I think if you scroll up a little bit. Right. Yeah. So, and it's okay. So have they announced a time yet? Because I don't remember seeing a time when I was recent.
I think that they have. I'm going to check the Discord, though.
I'm in there right now.
No, I don't see it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know the exact time yet. I'm hoping it's like sometime in the middle of the day because I know we did the live like Mallard Mint. It'd be fun too if we're around at all. I don't know what you guys are doing on Saturday. It'd be fun little live stream, random. If we were around.
Yeah, should be around.
Possibly.
We'll see what happens over there. Chronic says if you have 6 season 1s, you get 2 season 2s. 2 you hold, 2 season 2s, you get 1 season 3. Okay. So yeah, if you have 6, you get 2 for the season 2, and if you have 2 season 2s, you get 1 season 3. If I'm reading that right.
Yeah,
it's a lot of 2s going on in there.
2.
But yeah, thank you, Chronic, for that. Yeah, habitual line stepper. He's got the emojis. Did you just re-click that, or is that me?
I didn't click anything. I'm not even on the.
It won't let me pull it down.
It's, you can go,
guys. We got a broken.
There's a top. You can click it. What says hide message from stream, and you can't find it. Just a little pro tip.
So 6 farmer and hunter is where it's at. So you got to hope too, right? Like that you get the different ones because we were looking at this with with Mallard, where you hold the different like schools of thoughts, like here.
So you have to get 2 more season 1s, because we have the 4.
Correct. You need. Yeah. You're gonna have to try to mint 2 more after that, or buy on secondary to get the 6 to be able to take advantage of those future season things.
Damn, they're really holding.
I like the fact though that where people give utility to even if there's floor ones out there, they give it a reason to hold it because it gets you some sort of like access in the future, even like the more that you hold.
Yeah,
I like that. I like ways that it makes sense, right? So things aren't just sitting out there. It's like, why am I going to buy more of these things? There's no need to. Well, there's definitely we've seen it, like you said, with Mallard. So I can imagine these guys are going to do something similar. It sounds like.
Oh, absolutely! Like it gives you a purpose. Like the flippers are going to flip, of course, with people who want to be part of the project. They're going to have to go out and literally get at least 6 of these if they want to get the other seasons.
For sure. What do you have any other previews out there? I know. So the other one I saw there was the clerics, right? So these are the tier 2 the syndicates that are going to be coming out. So those are going to be the next set of drops, right?
Yes.
Tier clerics versus scientists. Yeah, which are really cool, dude. Shout out, like I said, to Kiam over there too. I don't know if you have that video or laying around. I don't know if I can even. Maybe I can.
Yeah, I got it laying around somewhere.
Yeah, we'll have to pull that out at some point. We'll post that up this week over on the Twitter for everybody who's looking at the Raccoon Syndicate. This is definitely one, though. I think that. What about the mint price too for you guys? How do you feel about 110 ADA for these? Do you feel
that's normal? That's
mint
good for
prices
this,
are right?
actually. I think, especially compared to the whitelist, compared to public.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I think mint price. Yeah, TJ, you got this video sitting here. This was a perfect shout out to Kiyama. This is this is when we had episode 35 going on, right?
That's right. 6 weeks ago. Shit, 6 weeks ago. Holy hat.
Dude, so is this playing right now? Oh yeah.
I turned the sound off. She's talking about like how she's putting the t-shirt on, how it goes together, the pieces.
Yeah, but the cool thing too was like when the two pieces like snap together over there.
I was not expecting that to happen at all. The behind the scenes of this was cool. That's why I clipped it out, honestly, because I thought this would really draw people in for that. Not this part. It's when she pulls the shirt and makes like a little wrinkle right there.
That.
I thought that was so dope.
Yeah, I didn't realize the technology was like that advanced these days. I never really paid attention to because I don't do it. But the fact that it's that simple, the physics and stuff like that, it looks so well done, man. Like she's done such an amazing job with this, and it's so cool to see the behind the scenes for some of this stuff that she's doing. Like, she's creating this stuff because you can see her doing it right here.
It's not like copy pasted on the internet, things like that. You see the creator creating it behind the scenes.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think that's always huge. I mean, I've seen other projects kind of like post videos of them working, like sped up videos, and I think that's always such an extra boost to see that. Just like a little bit of encouragement. Like, hey, look, they're actually really working on this, and you can see the work in progress. See kind of as things develop. It's also just cool to do that, be a part of it.
Yep.
Oh, look at that, dude! It's so cool to see some of that stuff. Like they could literally do like a live action, like movie, like an animated short or something like that. It would be.
Well, I think people forget she's the one that created Timmy. Like his avatar is from her. Like she did.
Oh, that. I know. Yeah, 3D Timmy is done by her. It originally started from that partnership right there. And then I Hate Pants over here is kind of saying. Timmy mentioned that there's going to be a special random thing like holding an ape society ape, giving extra points for a period of time or whatever other project they choose. So that's where the partnership side of Timmy's involvement comes into play with the community. So I like that a lot too, because the more successful the project is and Timmy's reach grows even more, the project can potentially grow just because they have access to some of the bigger names inside the space too, which is really cool. And Chronic, same thing he was saying over there, did that on their channel as well. I think that
blew us away,
dude. Yeah, and if you look at that artwork right there, like I said, for the mint price that we're at, I think that's more than fair.
Absolutely, it's fair. It's like what, $60? Come on.
We were saying we thought it was going to be even higher at one point, right?
To put it the dollar cost average price, it was like 30. If we were going to go back a year ago, if this was minted now, it'd only be 30 ADA.
Right.
In perspective of the dollar amount of money that it is. A 30 ADA a year ago for this, insane.
Dude, that's perspective wise, that's pretty crazy to think about. And that's potentially really cool. Like I said, the entry point for these are not too bad. I think we've grown accustomed, like we've talked about last week with Blake and even on the podcast on Friday. It's just how these mint prices these days, we're kind of getting comfortable with these prices up here in the 190 to 150 in that range.
Yeah,
I think are really good. These are some of the previews over there.
Yeah.
Shout out to even the corn and the cob. If you bring those,
the corn and the cob.
Zoom in on that corn, dude. Look at those kernels.
Look at those kernels.
Look at the candles. Look at the body up there.
No, look at the shirt. Look at the fabric on the shirt. I'm pointing at my screen, you guys to see that. But the fabric on the shirt, you can actually looks like it's stitched. Right over here. The whole texture of it. It's impressive.
That's that program she was using, man. The program, remember when she was doing the textures and stuff like that too, the blood and all that. Yeah, dude, you can tell there's a lot of detail that went into every single one. Is this the stone body one too, right there? I don't know if they're calling it the stone body, but it definitely looks like a statue type deal. It's a stone over there.
Yeah, stone 4K up here. Mallard's got me looking at the address bar now for this.
I know. I always do that now too. What's this over here? So let's see what Chronic is saying, that he thinks the hype from Mallard will be gone and people will be hyped for a new mint. I hope this goes well for all involved. Timmy and I'll have a wait list. Was sick and unexpected. I
don't think the hype's gonna go away from Mallard. I disagree with that, Chronic. I think it's still gonna. I think it might dip a little bit, but I think their floor is still gonna hold pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think Mallard's hype. I mean, everything, and like you said, it goes up and down in this space, right? Like when the new mints come out, everything looks pretty. But I think, like you said, I think Mallards have established a strong enough base right now that I don't think I can't see them falling too far behind from where they're at right now. But as some of these new mints that open up, for sure, you might see a little bit of people taking profits on them because they are still like a 4x or something like that up from mint price.
Well, I think even blocks went down even a little, but it's still holding strong.
Oh yeah, I mean it's got to find its price correction, right? It can't just moon the entire time. It doesn't make any sense. It's got to at some point settle. Shout out Masa, what's going on inside the chat? Schulze's gone,
chuck
dude.
my corn and call me Colonel. That's some sexy corn. Love it.
Right, dude. Love dude, Pijamas. They're so good with the artwork. TJ, you got any more previews in the Discord from that?
No, that's it. That's all I got for you.
All right, fine. I was gonna say, is there any other good ones over there that we have?
I mean, they're all good once you click on them and zoom in and everything, especially because just looking at the detail.
Oh yeah. Well, I haven't seen. So they got like the female raccoons too, which is dope. So they got the male and female, which is cool.
I like that she's holding
like traits and different things.
Top, the bin top.
So it's like a raccoon. Yeah, like such a raccoon trait.
Trash pandas. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I love that. Not saying that the hype will die down, just enough time since the mint. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not saying that the Mallard's gonna like just die, but enough time for Timmy too, like that they can get away from the hype of Mallard, so it doesn't completely just overshadow his project release. I can understand that. Anaximander over here, no way to get Raccoon whitelist at this point, right? I believe there's still some. If you go over to their Twitter, they have like some whitelist spots that are still potentially going on. I don't know if they've wrapped that up though. I know looks like they're in the Twitter space actually right now, going through.
So good.
Now 5 hours ago, you got a win. They got 20 whitelist spots, and there's some communities throughout there. Make sure to go check out some of that stuff on Twitter and even in their Discord. But there is a wallet registration that ends in 24 hours. So yes, I believe the whitelist spots and stuff like that are gonna stop after that because your wallet needs to be registered by tomorrow, August 9th. So make sure that you guys, if you do have a whitelist spot, like we said, make sure you're in the Discord and get that wallet set up.
Tommy, I do that too. I don't know if you did it yet or not. Forgot to remind you.
Yeah, I already did it. Yeah.
No, Tom, we were talking about it last night.
Tom, did you register your wallet yet?
I was doing that earlier.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I think Chronic. I agree. I think Journey was affected, by the Mallard mint and JPG issues as well. I like their art on that one too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was gonna say, just mint the public over here. Anaximander, shout out to you, dude, for that 20,000 ADA sale for minting to like one of the 101s over in Mallard Order. Fucking, he killed that. He reinvested a lot back into Mallard Order too, which is really cool to see.
He said, I've never expected to do that too. Like, it's just meaning to kind of make his money and get out. And look, most of it went back in, I think.
Yeah. TJ, what's going on over on OpenCNFT right now? Because I know we got some other projects and stuff that we're looking at.
Well, let me check that for you, Tommy. I'll pull it up on this side there.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah.
If you guys have any other projects you guys are looking at, I know over in the chat, we have some couple that we're going to get into here this week. But yeah, if you guys got anything in the comments, go ahead and drop them in. We'll see if we can get over to them. TJ, one of the ones though that I've been really starting to get like a fever for is just because everybody keeps talking for it is Chilled Conks down there, number 9.
Telling you, bro.
Dude, have you seen, if you go, what's the floor price out on that? 2,600?
Where's our ticker at, Tommy? Is it gone?
Our ticker? Our little like and subscribe one?
Yeah, where's it at?
Oh, I got you. Don't worry, baby boo. I got you.
Baby boo.
I'll feed you. Again, this is a nice plug for everybody who's watching right now. If you guys do enjoy the show, make sure to hit that like button at least. If you are not subscribed yet, consider subscribing if you like the content. Or it makes TJ feel better when you hit the subscribe.
It does. Makes you
counts
feel
every
really
single
good.
one.
Makes my heart full. Thanks for hanging out tonight, Blake. Have a good night, man.
Yeah. Blake, it looks fun. Maybe we'll see you a little bit later this week.
Maybe. It's a date.
Hey, little teaser. Yeah. Any thoughts on Fluffies or Riot House?
I've not. I think I've heard of Riot House, but I've heard of Fluffies, and I actually was interested in that, but I honestly forgot about them.
So Fluffies and Riot House. What's the other one too? Journey. They have the hall passes. The Beat Boys.
Beat Boys, yeah.
all of them like have really cool artwork. I like what they got going on, and it's like it seems to be like those engagement like that. It seems to be like the meta right now is like, you know, the passes, the invitations, you know, some sort of like buy into the project ahead of time. And I think Mallard kind of really highlighted that thing. Not to say I don't know if they were the first to do it, but definitely made it more popular. And
yeah, for sure, I'll agree with that.
I'm looking. I like Fluffies. I kind of like what they got going. I actually do really like Beat Boys as well. Riot House. I've seen a couple guys inside of our Discord. Mainly, I thought it was Shiny, maybe Grimmy. I don't know. There's somebody in there who was like flipping some of those Riot Pass stuff over there as well. I like what they got going on. It's just one of the ones where I feel like I need to engage a little bit more, and see, even to an extent, like at her monsters and stuff like that. I really like everything that they all have. What they're doing, some of the artwork looks cool and the engagement is cool. I just haven't kept up enough yet because we've been focused on doing some other ones. So definitely ones to keep an eye on though. I definitely think they're you know, definitely something to look at. But yeah, shout out to Blake. Maybe nice amount of the amount of likes on all Fluffy's tweaks is insane. We'll have to get there in a second. Out there as well. TJ Chill Conks, are you looking to buy? Sorry.
I mean, if I had the ADA, I already told you I would buy that. I'd buy that, and I like Clay over.
What's their for?
The 2600.
I think it is
20. It looks like 27 to 28. Like,
yeah.
So if you go over to their Twitter right now, they actually posted another sneak peek today over on the Twitter.
Oh, did they?
Of the
Magic Kongs.
Magic.
Magic. What are they calling it then?
Yeah.
A magic trick or like a transformation, mutation?
A magic trick.
An abracadabra?
I think they're called Magic Kongs, but
yeah, you know what I mean? Like usually it's like there's like
Magic Kongs.
a mutation happens
Kongs.
and you get mutated Kong. So is this like
they're Magic Kongs?
Yeah, so it's the magic trick happens.
Yeah, they ate a mushroom. Like, look at that one. That one's harvesting the mushroom juice, and it's a little beer goggle thing.
It's like a Groot.
Yeah, look at that. They have like a little hole in the chest. It's got little eggs laying in there. One thing I've noticed so far on some of the previews, there's two of them that I've seen so far outside the Android one as well. As the eyes look a little different. They got different style of eyes this time around. They still have like the little like. I
wonder if there's gonna be any fart eyes for you.
Those kind of could be considered close to fart eyes. TJ, is there another preview below that? I know you had the Android one, but they also did. I don't know if it's like that one's the one we used over in our thumbnail. Is that there was like a metallic looking one too somewhere? Dope right there. I don't know if it's
what is those Fud Buds eyes on those? What was that?
I think it was like a Fud Bud.
Like,
oh no,
yeah, the eyes.
I don't think it's that one. This far down. There is another one over there. Maybe I saw it the other day. But if you go to look at that Android one though. The Android one looked wild. The new one.
This one looks fire.
But I believe a super magic Flex Friday calls for the maximum use of chilling power. So I can imagine that these would be like either for only the Android ones over there, like, or there's like a super rare like random chance to get this, or you have some like
the public can mint these, right? Or is it going to be left over?
Yes.
Oh God, sign me up, dude. What's the mint price? Sign me the up.
Well, so I know it's a 1-to-1, right?
And I'm minting it. You two are not talking me out of it. Just throwing it out there.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely try. I really want to buy a Kong right now.
Shut your mouth, dude. I don't want to hear it.
I've considered like wanting to sell. Like, I don't want to sell Mallards, but like part of me wants to just get a Kong right now.
Just sell your clay.
But I think.
What did I just do?
That's blasphemy.
Just sell your overexposed.
How much, TJ? What's the? I wish I could. I can't.
No,
I can't do it.
I'll give you 280.
It's not in the right market right now for that. How much?
280.
No. TJ, how much are the FOMO hats?
FOMO hats? Let's see.
That's what I want. I want a FOMO
Wait, what's
hat.
it posted for right now?
3,000.
3,000.
That one looks cool. 3,500. Ooh, this one
I
looks
like the one
fire.
with the little beer bottle, or
with
the
with
3850 is really dope.
That one's dope. Yeah, I like that one. Last time I
See,
said
if
something
I
was
was
dope
gonna
on
buy a
stream,
Kong,
I
I'd buy
freaking
something like
someone
that.
bought it.
What was it?
Last time I said something was dope on stream, someone bought it. Actually, don't mind this one. It's cool.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm only talking about my
over there.
wall on the stream now. People asking, what am I looking to buy this week? You know, there's one wall I'm trying to snipe all the NFTs out of. I'm really just sniping like 1 or 2 wallets right now, mainly off JPG Store, like buying up anything they post. You guys check them out. They got some, really medium, like, commons in there.
Dude,
A lot of mids.
I love this. This is the sad truth right now, unfortunately, is that I can buy half of a chilled Kong with my 1 of 1 overexposed. Yeah, God, dude.
And if you would have sold it when it was
changed.
unrevealed, bro.
The guy who sold number 10 for 26,000 ADA, congrats to you, man.
Yeah,
Smart man.
Saturday Night Fever robot.
Yep. Yeah. My Disco Mania, dude.
I like this scholar.
I still think that there'll be a time and a place when those do their thing, as long as they can give. I mean, I think they've heard loud and clear that people want utility from X, so or more updates on what exactly they're going to be doing with that source keys and things like that. So I can't imagine them ignoring that forever and giving something back to it. But
whatever helps
until that time happens,
dude. All right.
I was gonna. I mean,
so.
I wish them the best of luck.
Absolutely.
And that's cool that they're gonna be working towards that, but that's easier said than done. Like if you're like an artist that works in 3D art, Blender, and then you're just like, oh, I'm gonna now come up with utility that I never planned on. Run like a full project with utility. That's like a totally different ball game than just making some art. And then actually making it work too, not just like, hey, well, we did it. I guess it didn't really do anything. Like I at least did some utility. Yeah. Like to actually make it be real utility.
That's a good point.
How do you think that guy feels? Isaac's saying, how about the guy that bought it for 26K? How do you think he feels?
Has anyone checked in on him? That is.
That's tough. But yeah,
at least he could probably. There's like Tommy said, there could still be like a market. That guy that spent the 20K on the CocoLoco, he's not getting that back.
That's true.
That's true. At least he's got potential to still recover.
Yeah, like the overexposed actually is like also like at least high
it's really good art, though.
art.
It's still fire
Cardano,
art.
it looks pretty good.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
But CocoLocos, I don't know. No one's spending 40K on that.
Yeah. Well, so everybody's like, one thing that I've felt recently over there, and somebody made a quick thing, is that Kong's floor prices are holding above Clay Nations right now. And I remember putting that, it's like, do you see what's happening in front of your eyes right now? Or like noticing what's going on? Kong's, dude, they've done really well over these last few months.
So that brings a good point in question. I mean, for you guys here and for the chat. So the baking's happening soon. Do you think this is going to? It may initially bring it up a little bit. Do you think it's going to drop this floor down?
Baking's happening right now.
Well, yeah, but like when they release the Clay token, I'm sorry, whenever that happens, do you think that's going to drop these prices? Because maybe people are holding on to get the Clay allocation.
I feel like if anything, because these aren't in these people's wallets right now, so doesn't seem like they have any intention of wanting to bake them. Interesting thing though, because I've seen this over like on Block's thing, and I've seen like other people inside the space. They're all watching for the liquidity to go into the Dexs for Clay, the actual Clay token, and to go ahead. The alpha move, everybody, is to snipe it early and quick to get in as much as you can to get some of that Clay token.
True.
Now the other to maximize your return on that, but if you do that, and the price soars on Clay and it starts to take off, I think you're going to see the floor for these start to jump, obviously, because people are going to want to be able to grab the Clay and then bake it, because all these have unclaimed Clay right now that have been accumulating for almost the past year. We forget, dude. Clay Nation's Clay. These things are about to be a year old, coming up in right in September 8th, I think it was the drop last year for Clay Nation. So we're coming up on a full year, which is pretty crazy.
Damn, was it the 8th? Shit, man.
I want to say it was September 8th. It was a Thursday. It was either Wednesday or a Thursday last year. I don't know why I remember that, but yeah, I want to say it was either September 8th. Yeah, it was a Wednesday, I think it was. Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me to mint more than one at a time, Tommy, last year?
I minted 3 Clays off of your Roy.
Your fault.
Over like an hour and a half period, which is the craziest shit to even think about nowadays.
It was funny because you saw my green Clay and then you went back to get your blue one, bastard.
I did. I didn't mean to. Yeah, that was the only reason I went back for the third, was because I liked your green. I got lucky, obviously, but I did sell the other 2 for dumb prices.
Dumb prices, right?
I sold one for 600 and I sold another for 1,000.
I mean, for what, Clay?
Yeah.
To be fair though, for a 40 mint price, that's still great. I know what the price is now.
Oh yeah,
That's still a great return, and you got into other projects with that money. So ADA got you 1,600 ADA if you put it in that perspective.
yeah. But if I would have just held like one extra month, I would have gotten the good Charlotte ones too.
But you also sold when it was $2 per ADA.
Yeah, but I never cast that ADA out. So what are you gonna do, right? Obviously, we didn't know where we would be right now. We knew we would always kind of run into this market, but we have no idea where we'd be at in this time frame. But yeah, that's a definite interesting play right now. Is that Kongs are battling Clay right now for the floor price? And you did see the teaser. Did you see on Clay's Twitter that they just wrapped up? It looks like they're doing like a music video with Charles and Champ.
I saw that. I saw the picture of him in like a buggy. They're not buggy, but like a.
I saw Charles had a little Glock on him, dude. I saw the memes too, but Charles had like a little gun over at the ranch.
Really? I saw this one.
No, they keep going. There's more on there. You scroll down. Oh yeah, that's them with obviously with Good Charlotte. But no, go on to that's the teaser video right there for the Champ song. But if you scroll down a little bit, they're there. I thought, maybe it's. I don't know where I saw it. I saw it on maybe Champ retweeted it. But yeah, it was like Hoskinson and Clays and like their whole team and everybody. But yeah, you can see it literally. Keep going down. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go, right here.
Yeah, that was the picture right there where Charles just had his carrying his gun. Yeah, I saw so many memes with this over there too. There's so many good ones.
That's cool.
Amazing though. Like it. That's dope, dude. So I mean, that's the fun stuff, right? Because obviously they went ahead and he did that for that song with Snoop over there. I wonder if Snoop will make a cameo at all on there. The fact that Clays are just hanging out with Hoskinson and Champ right now is the fact. That's why I feel like Clays, don't ever count them out anywhere.
Never count. I'm never saying ever count them out. I'm just saying what's trending over here.
Yeah, Cardano ADA? Dude, there's always stuff trending over there. Mark Cuban over there. Everybody's just. What's everybody got going on in chat? Yeah, Isaac makes a great point over here because we were talking about the
Derp's been making moves sale. Actually.
What is it?
Yeah, dude, think about the guy who bought the CocoLoco for 20,000 ADA at $3.
Pull up Derp birds, TJ.
Birds or the apes?
Derp birds, the apes, the derplings, the eggs, everything is up right now.
Derps. I
was actually looking at this last night.
Holy
hat! Wow. Oh, hold on, go up!
Holy hat!
That's big right
there. Good for them. What are these derp apes at now? Talk to me.
Drapes were at like a 45.
48 now. It's thin, almost 50.
What about the eggs? The derp eggs? They were at like 62 floor yesterday.
They're at 170. Just kidding. Or 79.
79. Yeah. So the derp eggs have gone up. What about the derplings?
All right, Tommy. Hold on now, dude.
That's the whole collection, dude. And then the Preds too. You got to go. The Preds were at like a 145.
Oh, you're such a bully.
What's Vudu Brigada at, TJ?
Why don't you just?
Can you pull up the dummies?
It's easier for me to pull this one, Egg Jack. Which one?
I was just trying to name up like as many projects as possible. Tommy just
honestly, I'm in the zone of typing. So what you said, I would have typed.
No, Brad.
What you say?
I was like Vudu Brigada. No.
Yeah, your Preds are coming. Don't worry. They're coming.
The highest floor. Isaac's saying the highest floor for them is the Derps, which will make sense. They're the OGs. But yeah, Preds. Okay, so Preds have gone down on that a little bit. Man, I tried to invade again last night. I was just messing around on the website, but it said that all of them have been all the derp eggs or derplings have already they've maxed out their quantity, so you can't do it right now. So unless I'm missing something, can you still invade or are those done right now? I think they're done.
I'm not sure. Let me check their Twitter. We were supposed to talk to them a bit ago, weren't we?
I know we still can. I'm sure we can reach out and talk to Dave over there. I know they're doing a lot of stuff, and they're staking for like their derp token. Toe Dipper says doesn't feel great to see 174 derp birds when you wanted to buy at 70, but didn't.
Preach.
I think that's all of
Preach.
us. That's definitely all of us, man. Dude, they've got like a cool staking mechanism. I haven't gone through it fully yet, but if you're able to like stake kind of similar, like I want to say it's non-custodial. I'm 100% sure on that. Maybe somebody's more familiar with it. But they're doing like actual like breakdowns right now. How much per ADA? So this derp token that you're going to be able to get for staking your NFTs over here. They're already doing the math on it of how much ADA potentially those could get you. Dirt floor, 190. Oh, that's actually interesting to see.
That's
Look at that's
is that right?
That's cool. Not this is never financial advice over here, by the way. Whatever we're looking at, you're not guaranteed to make money on any of this stuff.
No.
I don't know, man. If I don't make money on these Derpings I just bought, I am definitely sending you a bill, or you'll hear from my attorney.
I like this one.
Yeah. So Oside said that you can only use the OG Derpers to convert now, so that's probably why you see the floor the way that it is. I remember because I think I minted I only have like one, like 2 or 3 breads.
What's up?
But I like that one you were just showing, that gray one.
I was too. This one looks cool, right?
Like
With pencil in the air.
Yeah.
Me too.
I got one of the. I got one similar, like the blowout, like the fur one, like
this one is cool.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I like how
that
just
color,
big,
that
like
one's
I like the one with the big fur.
I mean, I like the apes. I mean, I liked when I minted them. These are cool.
The drapes are fun.
Listen to,
Dude, I remember that was like just like a sneak attack drop too.
Listen to Mr. Bredner over here, Isaac. I think you're pretty optimistic there, thinking those Vudus are at a 10 floor. I'm gonna say 6. Pull it up, TJ.
Vudu.
Vudus are at 10.
You think they're a 10?
Man,
7.
Oh, bam!
oh
Shooter.
man,
Shooter shoot.
Dude, you know what's crazy to me is that artwork is really good.
And I think that's what I was gonna. Well, my point in saying that though is that there's sometimes that like it's not always doesn't just take. I mean, like it may not be your style of art. You may not be into voodoo dolls or like the assets, but I mean the quality of the 3D like rendering was done pretty well. They're high resolution. There's not like a lot of clipping and like it wasn't necessarily like a lazy job. There's 10K of them. I'm sure if you took the time, you could nitpick little small spots, but overall, it looks solid. And for that, they just couldn't do it.
When I see the price of these, it always makes you laugh because it costs 2 ADA to list. So what are you going to make, like 5 ADA on these?
Plus the royalty, yeah. Like
it's always, what's always interesting to keep in mind is like if there is like any kind of surge right now, the people who are scooping these. Is there any activity on these?
No, not just 4 days ago.
Yeah, so obviously, I know they had like more.
Did you guys
stuff.
hold on?
I still have my Vudus.
Oh, really?
I still have my Vudus.
See, I did that at like 60.
I didn't.
Dude, Crossover saying the guy sold the CocoLoco as a legend. And I believe it was that they were saying the sentiment around this was that it was the 20K buyers was Cardano Buzz at the time from CNFT.io. It was famous for just I don't know the community. Or what was that thing? He had like a little not like a scandal, but
scandal.
Shoot, I forget what happened. Something happened with Buzz. I forgot, and he left like CNFT.io, but there was something going on. I forget what it was. I can't remember now. Wow, what was it? I remember we literally had the Pavia Buzz. There was like literally a whole. We covered a video on it, and now I'm blanking right now. We literally had that in our title.
That's a good question, Masa. I think maybe because a lot of these OG projects are starting to have their 1 year coming up. Like Tommy, you're just talking about Clay, Yummy's having their OG or their 1 year coming up, and a lot of, like I said, these other projects.
Phase
1
2
year's coming up for them. Yeah, phase 2.
You're getting the hype from phase 2. It's like they may not have a mint coming up for their project, but right now you're seeing Chill Kongs. I mean, they stay pretty steady, but you got this huge event coming up for them that people have been looking forward to now for months.
Yeah, I heard rumblings of September for that. Yeah, Grimmy was saying that he rugged Finger Monsters. I remember hearing that, but there was something else going on there. Literally was like
and Axamander said, he left Pavia under weird Cardano Buzz.
Oh, he was like wasn't he the community manager or something, right? And they kind of did like a weird he's not with us anymore kind of post.
Yeah,
I do remember.
Yeah, I remember. That was him. Was that one? I do remember that post where it was just like and people kind of were like, what's going on here? And he deleted his.
Yeah, I do. That was definitely him. Yeah, it was definitely.
Did you see what Isaac says? That'd be a while. If we start getting into some Alex Jones territory here, do some conspiracy theories, live stream.
Oh, that'd be wild. He's the blue magic. A lot of people.
Right,
think.
that'd be crazy.
That would be wild.
Yeah.
Ultimate sneak attack on us. He deleted his Twitter right after the last Pavia, man. That's pretty wild.
Deleted it.
Shout out to Masa over here, dude. He's just like it's like it's like a congratulations for surviving 1 year, and that's true, dude. We talked about this a bunch of times on the podcast. A lot of these projects, most of these, unfortunately, are probably gonna just go to zero. Like they're not gonna be able to sustain this market. You know which one recently? Remember Long Live the Kicks? Do you remember that little like those heads
that is so funny you said that, because like I was up late last night. I told you with my son and everything. I was on their Discord. They literally just stopped indefinitely. I read their announcement.
Yeah, they didn't have the fun.
Yeah, that's so weird you said that, because I just last night looked that up. That's funny.
I remember we were all hyped for those
Yeah,
too, but it was like
cool.
Utility and Unity
I
or
like
something
them.
like that, or yeah. But they just couldn't fund in this market. So a lot of people, if you haven't launched, you know, the people who did launch last year and actually cashed out or was able to raise the capital and be sustainable, you know, obviously those are the ones that are going to, you know, people are investing in because they still are here. And the newer ones that are launched, you know, there's a lot of uncertainty for stuff out there in this market. And unfortunately, a lot of this stuff, you know, I don't foresee this market really getting any better anytime soon. It's still going to be a little bit of time. So that's why you see people reinvesting back into blue chip, the ones that you know feel like a safer bet, like a Clay, Chill Kong, you know, maybe potentially, like I said, Space Buds. There's a little bit of uncertainty, but like maybe Dead Pixel, stuff like that. Did you guys see? I love shout out to Tavern Squad.
Yeah.
When Tavern Squad raids need those to take off. I agree. I still have a bunch of my Tavern Squads just waiting for them to continue. They have that amazing tech that helped mint out Mallard.
Yeah.
So I know they got some there. They definitely have some stuff there. There's some substance. It's just a matter of them getting it to work.
I might pick up like 2 more of these. I sold one originally to get some ADA back, but they're cheap now.
Yeah.
I'm not telling anyone which one I want
Tavern
because
Squad?
they're going to be bought by the time the stream's over, probably.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like Osai was saying too, 1 year marks coming up for a bunch of projects.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, 1 year for a lot of these OG projects for sure.
I believe I'm officially like in my 1 year. I don't know if it's today. Technically, like I know I say August 10th, but I think today might be the official date.
Hey,
when
man.
I first got one.
Congratulations, you know.
Happy birthday to CNFT.
Happy birthday, Tommy.
God, who would have known where I was at a year later?
Yay! Look at us, huh?
Doing this.
Look at us.
Every night just grinding, talking about CNFTs live here on stream. Time trackers over here. What was the other project? There's another one. I'm looking at my list right now. Why am I blanking right now?
I don't know, dude. Come on. They figure it out. Figure it out.
I'm blanking, guys. Help me. No, there was another project.
A new one, old one?
There's a couple.
Second stage?
Newer, dude. Have you guys seen Midjourney? That's what I want to talk about real quick. Just a real quick shot. Yeah, Midjourney. Have you guys seen all the hype about this?
Like
talk to me now.
The AI generator.
There he is, finally.
Yeah,
Shiny's here, everybody. Welcome, Shiny.
Dude. Wow, dude. Everybody,
All right,
Shiny. Let's bring him up onto the front of the stage, dude.
All right.
All right, we can go home.
All right, stream's over. Later, Shiny.
Yeah. Shiny, thanks for jumping into the chat. Did you guys? Let me find Midjourney over here. Have you guys seen this?
I have it here. It's the AI art, right?
Yeah. So people have been making like crazy, like even people in our Discord, like I know Grimmy was doing something. I Hate Pants was messing around with it. There was somebody else too. Maybe it was I Hate Pants who was doing like his kids and stuff like that. It's the Midjourney. It just looks like a little colorful, like
this thing.
No,
but I know which one you're talking about though. What is the actual?
It's just Midjourney. It's just literally Midjourney. At Midjourney. It looks like a little like colorful, like I don't know, colorful looking thing. Just type in Midjourney. There it is. 105,000.
Oh, nope. Gotcha.
There you go. Yeah. So people have been. I tried joining a Discord, and maybe I need to do it again because you're supposed to be able to get like a free trial for this stuff, and then like you literally type in like a phrase or something like that, and it creates like this nice like AI image that people have been like experimenting with and doing some crazy things. But the whole reason I wanted to bring this up is there's a guy named Cryptoant.
Isn't this? Wait, but isn't
AI
that?
or something? You
What's
got
it
one
called?
of those, didn't you?
It was They renamed it. Now it's
Cryptoant.
called like Crayon, with an AI.
Crayon.
It's called Crayon. Yeah, that was the original one. It's like the Dolly 2, the AI.
AI ant.
That
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
I got you.
Yeah, these right here, and shout out to I'll have to put Twitter up too for this guy.
Ollie
to
Mini,
shout him
yeah.
out. Yeah, this guy Crypto, I know he follows us too. I didn't know. This guy over in Spain, he has these really cool images, and someone did point out to say, hey, like don't it is AI art, so don't it's nothing like super crazy original, but he's taking it and making it his own in a way. Like, so obviously it's the look he's got here is really crazy. Me and Tom were kind of going back and forth where it was like tying to like the devils. Different devil
the devils
like Beelzebub there, and I was like Mammon and Lucifer, Asmodeus or whatever it is.
Yeah,
so
you had
some crazy dark
Mammon,
themes.
right?
Yeah, I do have Mammon.
Yeah.
TJ, you type Mammon in the search up there, MAMMON, on the search NFTs. MAMM, yeah, ON.
2 M's and 4 U's, and
yeah,
there you go.
4, problem child's got it. Yeah, this is the one I bought yesterday for 100 ADA. I just really like the way I haven't bought like an actual piece for a while, and just
got an offer on it
based on like just I do.
Yeah, 75.
That's all right. I'm gonna sell it to Lost Dog. Look at the. Actually, they have some really cool new ones on Twitter too.
Can you change this picture?
What?
This picture.
What? Go to my profile, dog.
Can you get that out of here? Damn,
dude, I gotta keep the persona up, dude. Yo, if you want the handle, dude, I'll sell it to you for an extortion price.
Holy hat.
Zip and rip. Yeah, but
you
yeah,
got the one
go back to that. You got one. Of one.
See those
Crayon.
These are
AI
cool. I do
Android,
really like them quite a bit. I don't know enough about them. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the Dolly one. I feel like that Twitter is just running things through this, unless they develop their entire own.
TJ, type in Rocket or something.
No, type in someone. Type in Shrek feeding baby cheese.
Eating baby cheese?
I said feeding, but you can just put cheese. Shrek eating cheese. It'll take it. Give us a second too. You know, it should take a second here. But I don't know. I haven't looked at. I didn't see that Twitter you're talking about. I feel like they're just running things through this because this is a very complex like AI. It's based off the like the Dolly one, which is like the real complex one. It's not even like available like public or whatever. Then they called this one the Dolly Mini or whatever. Then they changed the names. They didn't want it to be like associated with it. But the stuff that comes out of this is ridiculous. Like you can type like. I saw the one. It was like Darth, like courtroom pictures, sketches of Darth Vader giving like testimony, like the courtroom drawing version, but it's like just Darth Vader like at the stand.
Really?
That's pretty.
Oh, so they get it really good. It's out of control good.
So it just literally will just draw whatever like the best that it can.
Oh, well, I don't know if it draws.
I
assume it does a mix of things. I assume.
Look at this one.
I assume it kind of like matches and mixes, kind of like the.
That's wild. Look at this,
dude. That's actually wild. It's chat. If you got a random thing you would like us to real toy type, we'll do.
I think it has to be like what's it called? It is. I assume they couldn't just have people on here just like big anime titties. So I think
appropriate for stream.
I don't even mean for YouTube. I'm saying the program itself, like the website. I'm sure blocks that shit too. So they don't want like people just using it.
What if you typed in Freedom 35? What would come up?
Error.
It needs like a prompt. Like that isn't like a prompt.
Yeah, it's not like
you need like Thomas Jefferson in a spaceship.
Add NFT portrait to anything on there, and it usually makes it look good.
What's that?
NFT portrait. He said, yeah. Travis said, add NFT portrait to anything on there, and it usually makes it look good. Thomas Jefferson riding a rocket, NFT portrait. All right, let's see what this thing's got out. So this gives like a good. Well, that's loading right now. So if you go back to that guy AI, or yeah,
they got you.
Does look really good. So, are there secondary sales going on for this? There's AI and over here.
There was yesterday,
Midjourney stuff.
Yeah, yesterday there was.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So there's
some guy bought this for 100 ADA.
I did buy that for 100 ADA. But yeah, it's crazy to see like some people are still buying right now. So this is crazy because, like I said, this AI generator they're doing this. So if you're good at the phrasing and stuff like that, and like I said, some of this art reminds me of like the Beetlejuice, like the little shrunken heads and stuff like that.
Right.
Tom's theming up pretty well right now.
Go back to that. Did you see the one with the Sanderson sisters that sold? That's
no.
Oh, from Hocus Pocus? No, it didn't
Hocus Pocus. That. Yes. Yeah.
No, let me see.
I don't think it actually probably. Yeah.
But okay. There you go.
It looks really cool though. Like, shout out to this guy.
I got your donkey eggplant one there.
Ah, there you go. Oh, it said it blocks certain words over there. Thomas Jefferson riding a rocket ship.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, should we NFT portrait?
All right, we're gonna mint this. 100 ADA. Who wants it?
Raffle that off for the stream right there. Which is your favorite out of there? I think mine might. I don't know. Look at the bottom left one.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's like he's just like farting.
I like this one because he has his legs like wrapped around.
Yeah, because he's wrapped around it. I was gonna say that one.
A little more detailed.
I like the one, no, bottom right, where
one.
he just has the rocket like slung over his shoulder.
And
I don't know why there's like a second person standing like above him.
Well, this one he's on the smoke.
What is that, dude? Open that bottom one up. Yeah, what is that? It's just like two Thomas Jeffersons.
Ben Franklin?
They couldn't make up their mind. What about the bottom left? That one's my favorite, I think. It looks like somebody just farting and like just jetpacking up. Yeah, Crawford was saying no. Or funny rather. No, that's donkey plant. Okay, this is a lot. Donkey eggplant NFT portrait. Yeah, bottom right, as I said over there.
Wouldn't let me Bruce.
Well,
all right, I can see that.
Yeah, I can definitely see that being. So how does this? How do you guys feel about this then?
How do I
this
feel?
website? I could spend
cool.
like hours on here. It's fantastic.
No, well, I'm just saying like NFTs being sold from these generators.
Oh, that I don't know about that at all. No. That's a big concern in general. Like even they've already had I think it was like Us or People Magazine had a magazine cover that was completely generated by AI or like done by a computer. So where these graphic designers are like, oh, I'm not gonna have a job anymore when people can literally just go and say like, all right, you know what I want? I want a lady. She's got pants on. She's tying her shoes and she's in a park. And then it just like builds the picture and with like less than, this does it in less than 2 minutes. So wow. That one in the middle one.
The top right.
No, look at the middle one.
That one. Look at the.
No, see, I like the middle one better because it's like its whole body. Like it looks like someone put an eggplant costume on it, and then the one on the middle left looks like that's like if he was a luchador, but his name was Eggplant.
Oh my god, it's amazing! Look at, hold on, you got to look at this last one right here.
Okay, I'm typing one now.
Oh, if you go over to this is a great. Actually, I sent a Twitter status though, but Cryptoant, the same guy that we were talking about over here, this Midjourney, he put a challenge in. Mark Cuban, he goes. They did a Mark Cuban one in Midjourney, and people are just some of the results on there are amazing looking. If you go to that Tweeter. Look at this.
Look at after I see these websites that start not like the AI generated NFTs, I can see you're coming from with that for sure.
It's definitely, it makes it like, oh, it's not as maybe as special as you thought. Like, so yeah, see, these are all from like the Midjourney app. People are typing in like Mark Cuban, like obviously with certain things. I was wondering where I like the potatoes one.
Oh, I like the potato one. That one's good. I like that one.
It's weird because computers are going to start to do so much stuff, and it's going to be like, where do you draw the line on like some of this stuff? Dude, looks like he actually like from Shrek right there, like that Mark Cuban.
Like he looks like Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, check. Or is it?
What was the thing? Charles Hoskinson dunking on Mark Cuban at the American Airlines.
It's like giving me nightmare.
Oh my god,
dude! The fact that it even does anything like remote like that is just wild to me.
Don't get pretty close.
Yeah, but I agree with you guys. It's definitely different now. Had I known about that prior to this, like maybe I wouldn't have like
bought it.
Hey, I'm like, oh my god, it's so amazing. But I mean, dude, the AI does an amazing job, at least for the Cryptoant stuff. I really do like the quality for some of his stuff. And some of those AI generators obviously are pretty advanced. If you can see the detail in some of those.
What Isaac asked, what do we think of the newest Blue Magic project, Cardano Fight Club? We talked about this on Blake's stream a little bit.
Yeah, we got into that. Is it still? How's it doing right now on the second?
It's a 79 floor.
Yeah, I think that's.
The boss count stage, they're under 1,000.
Yeah, I mean,
what's the value? What's the secondary volume on those things?
317.
317. Like that's impressive for like that, but there's the fact that there was 10,000 of them that sold out. Like I said, I don't know, man. I just don't ever know what to believe with it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
Like,
want it to
people
do
really-
like a boss cat thing where like they shoot up, you know, out of nowhere. You know, I mean, I'm still not gonna. I'm gonna be on the sidelines personally, but I don't know. You never know with that.
Dude, I feel you on this. The thing didn't let me put no pants, which is a little disappointing. So, AI art generators are definitely. I don't know, Rez. I don't think this one would work for everybody over there. I don't think you get Charles Hoskinson farting on Vitalik. I don't know if they would like that. But we digress. So this AI generated art over there, it's definitely I don't know. It could be like a slippery slope for certain things over there.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it makes me think about it a little differently, though. That's for sure. But amazing on the computer for some of that stuff. What was another project
stuff? You got to think about, like, there are some things that even like as an artist that would help you with a lot, especially if you have to do a lot of backgrounds and stuff like that. That can like auto generate some of the background overlays and things that actually look good and are usable. Then you just got to do like the main focus model. That could save you a ton of time. So some of it's pretty cool. It can allow you to work faster. You can get some cool stuff done. Even doing stuff like that, just messing around, getting the creative juices flowing can be beneficial sometimes.
Real quick, shout out to Tom matching his Mallard order tonight with the shirt.
Oh yeah.
Damn, Tom. I don't even know. Like, there's so many use. Yeah, we need to get this thing right there. It's Blue Magic with the Kong. Look at that. That's our night in general right there. If you go back to his NFT, it's literally Blue Magic. You got the mushroom for Kongs, and you got Tom's shirt all in one.
That's it.
And my chain. And has he got a chain on? No,
no chain.
I thought I had a chain on. That would have been the kicker right there.
And old money background.
And some reptile eyes. I don't know. What was a reptile? What can we associate reptiles with tonight?
Mortal Kombat 3. I've been playing the whole time.
We could definitely go with Mortal Kombat 3. What about Mortal Kombat 2? That's when reptiles badass.
I'm gonna brag for you, Tommy. Tommy's nasty at Mortal Kombat. Let me just throw that out there, chat. He is a very good Mortal Kombat player. I hated playing him.
I grew up on Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 where you had to wait for game power.
My man would sit in the bathroom with Nintendo. What was that? Nintendo Power game? What's that magazine?
Nintendo Power and Game Informer.
Yeah, that's it.
And just study. You had to wait for the code to come out, or you just had to mash buttons until you found the fatalities back in the day.
I just asked you what the fatalities were.
We're just dating. I'm dating myself, huh? It's Freedom 34 almost right now. TJ's asking, how are we not going to talk about Mallard real quick?
I was just looking at the yes for the floor for the mushrooms.
Oh, the 4 for mushroom heads? I thought you were talking about the... Dude, the one thing people are doing right now are starting to really snipe traits. Like, they're really going after certain things now.
I know.
So you're starting to see that period happen.
It's 800.
There you go, Tom.
It's pretty thin.
Someone to snipe my traits. What's going on? Oh, that's not bad.
They need to snipe mine. I got, what's the eye, Enlightened Ray eyes? What's that trait? What's the 4 for
another one I want. Fook, huh? What is it?
What's the Enlightened Ray eyes? Eyes. Floor for the...
Damn.
Okay, we're going up. That 2000.
I was looking at that. I was looking at the big brain too. I almost bought a big brain yesterday.
I got big brain and Enlightened Rice. I got that for 666.
What a
which is a steal back then. Dude, that's what I was saying. Big brain. You can make some good plays while like in the early sales. Like people are trying to figure out what's what. There's definitely some stuff over there. Like there's really not that many.
I think the scythe or the floor for these scythes are
scythes are the most rare back trade out there.
I knew that was the floor.
Dude, did you guys see there's a new giveaway over in the blessing section of the daily ones over for the holders today where they did it based on the number of mallards you hold.
I saw that, yep. Already entered.
That's interesting. And then, so you have until Thursday this week, by the way, that note they left for the Grandmaster Duck doing things. If you hold like the Arcane Scholar, the Mystic Scholar, that's depending on how many sets of the schools of thoughts, if you hold a full set of 5, you become a Mystic Scholar. And then if you start holding 2, 4, 6, or it goes 8, 10 of them or something like that. What is this?
Shout out to Grimmy. He said, I made this abomination to Yummy.
What did you type in there for that? Like seal Naruto?
I was typing in well, I was gonna do one. I have narwhal hanging out with gorillas, but it didn't work. I just got a bunch of narwhals. What about this one? Oh, here we go. Here's our night. Here's our night. Fuck, how would I send you this? Oh wait, I can clip it. Sec.
You can just share your screen.
Yeah, you can share your screen too.
I'm gonna crash. It's crazy.
What's over Yum Yum Life for sure, dude. Narwhal Boy, that was what he put in there. That's actually that's hilarious.
Yeah, no.
Yum Yum channel will never allow a game nights channel. What do we got going on here, Grimmy? Yum Yum channel will never allow a game nights channel. Yum Yum channel is love. Yum Yum channel is life. I agree with that. We are, dude, working on a not a Yum Yum, but a game night. We are working on
Yum
that.
Yum.
I love some Yum Yums, dude. I cooked a bomb ass fucking dinner the other night. Little potato gnocchi for the first
So
time.
you cooked that, or she
and
cooked
cookie.
it? You cooked it?
I cooked it.
Damn,
Did it
plated
come in
it
a
up and
pack, or
everything.
did you make it
Looked
like
fresh.
for real?
No, I made it for real.
Like the dough?
No, I didn't know. I didn't make the dough. No, I didn't do that. I did all the sauce and everything. I did the Casio
Oh, good
EPP.
though.
I don't know how to
Good stuff.
call it.
Look at that picture I
Yeah,
sent
it's
DJ. There's our night. Mallard order and chill cons.
Where is it at?
Hmm?
This girl. Okay.
Ooh, let's see what Tom came up with. Was it a little mashup?
Gorilla with duck in prison.
Then I was trying to get a prison shirt on him, but it didn't go for that.
He looks so sad.
All right, what about gorilla on a
Just have-
dollar bill? That'd be a good old money one. The Chill Kong mix up.
Gorilla.
Did you already say this? I think you did. Shiny asked, oh, that's for Game Night channel, and Yum Yum came before it. That's funny.
Well, dude, we do a community voice chat. I'm down to do a community voice chat. It's easy.
You could easily do
We
that.
can do that.
We could even like,
We can get everybody on.
yeah, like even like Thursday night we're at time stamping and shit. We just hop in or something.
Yeah, for sure. Just to chat with you guys. We're down for that. There's one other project that we had on our thing here. Actually, there's two things that we didn't talk about. Maybe we can make a quick mention of one and play into it a little more on the podcast. The first one was Leatherheads.
Oh yeah.
Are you guys minting this? I think it's on August 11th.
No, I don't think I'm
Which
gonna
one?
skip the Leatherheads. I'm gonna go for the Bernard one.
Leatherheads. They're like the apes that have they look like literally leather.
Yeah, I know
like
what you're talking
ape
about.
heads. They got a decent little following over there, minting on August 11th. I think there's 5,555.
I think I'm gonna sit this one out, boys.
Oh yeah, these are the ones.
Prices,
I was looking at these actually just because you put them on the.
Yeah. Well, the video, if you go to the pinned tweet for them up at the top, look at the little video they got going on up there. Pinned tweet.
It's not pinned anymore.
What do you mean?
It's something different.
That's weird.
Oh, I'm in media.
You're on-
That's
you're
why
on-
I'm
you're
in
on-
media.
oh, I was
Well,
about to
I'm
say.
still watching the same video though.
Oh, I was about to say curveball right there. So I don't know what these guys too much about it. I like the artwork's cool looking. It looks high quality as far as like some of the letter. I really like the blacked out one with some of the stuff over there. But Leatherheads is a new mint 99.8 a mint. August 11, 6 p.m. UTC. So was that 2 p.m. our side?
Yeah.
They got OG rolls and whitelist spots, but I know I've seen people over there, in the community looking to kind of.
I want to do Wolves of Rome game. Hell yeah, I want to play that. I even saw Blake made the video tonight. I was telling you guys I want to play that. I love Hearthstone, so
yeah,
I'll definitely give that a shot. Make a deck and everything. I would be down for that.
Yeah.
You could.
Look at the
I mean,
artwork
you're
on
able to
some
go
of these,
play
too.
the beta against time.
The alpha now, yeah. I added myself to the alpha to it, but I never actually did the onboarding voice thing yet. Ooh,
I really like the artwork for these.
that'd be fun. A
Actually.
side bracket style tournament for that. That'd be cool.
Ooh, I kind of do like that. Like, dude, you see like the Kobe one with the angel over there?
I mean, don't get me wrong, the
Yeah, right,
artwork
dude.
looks good. I'm not denying the artwork. I'm going for Raccoons this weekend.
So you're not minting, but there was like a little chart there. If you go down a little bit, there's like a little Excel table. If you guys see this chart by a guy named Ayakula, go.
Is it on this?
Down? It's on the tweets section. So get out of it. Make sure you're on the tweets.
I'm on
section.
tweets, yeah.
Yeah, keep going down. There should be keep going down. You'll see it here. It's a little gray Excel
There it
sheet
is.
thing. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, this guy put together a nice little thing for this week of all the mints going on. So if you guys like this, go give this guy a like over here.
That's cool.
But it breaks down everything that's going on. And then I know Bernard Boy is another one, but Leatherheads right now, they've got the supply 5,555. They give you the Discord members, how many people are online, whether it's a yes or a no. So it looks like the yes projects this week that they're going with is Leatherheads, Mutant Greasy Monkeys, which I don't know what those are. Raccoon Syndicate, obviously, I think probably has the highest rating out of everybody over there. And then what else do they have a yes to? Return of Karugonia. And then you got Space Troopers and Reaver Empire. It's interesting. I don't know. I know Space Otters. I know those are coming up later in the month too. I know Ramasa said something about those. Battleborgs. Is Battleborgs in real? No, Bernard Boys Mafia. That's another one too. Those dogs.
That's what I'm saying. They had like a little pass too, and they're past like almost 480 right now.
Is it?
Yeah,
dude. They got a high supply. 7,777 for 88. Be curious to see how that does.
That is kind of nuts.
Right. Really, I like this chart though. I like that people are doing. I've seen this over on Block's channel too. People do something similar out that way as well. It's kind of cool to see. This is a great alpha right here for people looking at, look at numbers.
What is this return of Karugana? Is it a game? What is this?
Yeah, that's what I say. Masa saying that. Karugonia?
Karugonia, is that what it is?
I don't know. Karugonia. That's how
I'm just saying, is that what it is? This is a game? What is this?
We're usually right on the first try, too. We nail it first shot every time.
Yeah. We're known for pronunciations.
Oh, yeah.
Pronunciations,
enunciations.
I don't know anything about this. 3D, what is it? Is it a game? Go up to what's the top say?
It just says, what did it say?
It definitely gives you that like,
mounts.
MMORPG kind of feel. So,
right. I mean,
for
I
sure.
wonder if they're doing like partnerships for these mounts, or
like you can ride them around in Pavia.
Metaverse compatible?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That'd be dope.
I could definitely see it. That'd make a lot of sense.
Yeah. I like that. Masa always has some off the wall kind of mints that I don't pay attention to sometimes, but he always does well as these. So definitely keep an eye. I like this little Excel sheet though that people are doing. It's a good way to look at some things.
What the duck is projected to sell out? What is that?
What the duck?
Yeah,
is that the
but
dude, there's so many different
there's
things
another
that are
duck
minting
one.
right
There's
now.
a Lunatics one that I flipped the 2 OG tags for, and then there's this duck one.
I feel like I've seen
I've
this.
never seen
I
this.
don't know why.
I've never seen this.
I do think I've seen it actually.
What the duck?
I recognize the face over there.
It gives me like CocoLoco vibes, like with a face.
The eyes.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Sure.
a little face, like this one specifically, like a little mouth and the eye. Like I get like a Coco.
It looks like Perry the Platypus from. Help me out, TJ. You got kids.
Yeah.
We're not
3D
on that
art.
cartoon yet.
From Disney
It's
Channel.
3D art right now.
What is it?
Yeah. Why is that Cristiano Ronaldo just popping?
Perry Platypus is from Phineas and Ferb.
Zoo. That's all I'm thinking of. Okay, so the Leatherheads is another one that we were talking about. Did TJ last one real quick, and we can make a quick mention of this as far as we were supposed to talk about it last week and we didn't.
No.
But shout out to our guys over from Free Roam and Ghostchain.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
They have a rebrand now called Flipr.
Flipr.
Free Roam is now Flipr.
Got Rez.
Put a link in there if you want a quick thing.
Have a good night,
Flipr.
Rezi. Thanks for hanging.
Yeah,
with us.
Rez, take it easy, man. Always good hanging out.
Which I
have you
like.
guys
That's a
seen
good
this?
name.
I know-
Well, no, I like the.
Flipr.
It definitely is much
Masa,
more.
take it
within the
easy as well.
space, like,
Yeah,
that's
it's
spot
definitely
on.
a better marketing name, in my opinion, to get your name out there.
I'd like to hear
Did you
kind of
see
the
it,
actually like
TJ?
curious how they came up
It's
even
in
with
the
free
chat.
roam because Flipr just sounds so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, like JPEG store, Flipr, makes more. It appeals to the DGens in us over here. TJ, you having trouble with it?
What? Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought I was sharing screen the whole time. Sorry.
I'm like looking at what you're looking at. Go, where's the top at? Can you go to the top?
Yeah.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, so freeroam.io, which is, take it easy, Masa, over there. So Flipr, so they still got a different spelling on it, right? It's just flip with an R at the end of it instead of ER. Look at the little logo. It's got the little three ellipses.
So it's funny because I'm in the Freeroam Discord, and I think maybe it was a week or two ago, I thought it was bugged, their Discord. Because I was like, why is this like have a loading
.flip?
Yeah, why does it have the loading thing as it? Because it's their emblem.
I thought the same thing. It looks like I'm
Discord.
like, someone texting me right now? What's this?
Yeah, like who's typing or like why is this loading? What's going on? I went
see
to
these three
Discord.
dots.
Yeah, it was throwing me off.
Do you see that little tweet there where it looks like a little penguin or something? If you scroll down a little bit, just So they said, bored this evening, head into the Flipr Discord and server and generate AI artwork via prompts, just like this AI generated version of our PNG, our mascot.
Ooh,
So it looks like they're hopping. I don't know if it's the goose that was originally from Free Roam, or was it a penguin? I guess I don't know. I guess I never really knew what it was.
That's what I'm saying. So did they, you know what I mean? Are they trying to say that, like, is this just a Discord bot that you can get now that does this, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it was over in the
That's what
Midjourney
I'm saying.
thing. It was
So
like
it's probably
literally a
just
Discord
someone else.
bot.
Like, I doubt. I mean, unless they did, you know, I'm not trying to take any credit away from the team. It just seems very complicated and something that you wouldn't like spend a ton of time on for like some haha funny meme stuff when you have like real projects you could be working on. But yeah, that just seems very advanced. So I need to look into that more. I'm very curious now. But that's cool. There's a Discord bot. That means we can get it in our Discord.
Here's a speculation. Go down if you go into see how they have Entheos. Remember Entheos back in the day where they had an AI generated art. Wonder if they partnered with Entheos to be able to do that.
Could have. Isn't there a night mode on here?
Do you guys still have those?
No.
They do have. Or they used to have dark mode over there. Yeah.
You had Entheos?
Remember those back in the day?
I know.
I still have them.
You have a lot.
I remember Liam minted one of those. Yeah,
you do have a lot.
I try to keep the wallet slim for the most part.
I got like a whole wallet where I just can't do anything with it. But dude, yeah. So free roam Fridays are still a thing. So I don't you can't. I guess Flipr Fridays. I guess you could switch it to that. But they're doing like a Twitter space now as they're starting to get more involved with the community because everybody's wondered what was going on with the Ghostchain and all that. So they've like steadily been like rebranding their stuff. TJ's on notifications right now, but
what am I on?
Why
do I keep doing that? I kicked off of it. My bad.
So it's 6s and 7s. So I'll try and go back to the Twitter.
Okay.
No, I was showing off the free roam Fridays that they've been going on. They do these Twitter spaces every Friday now at 5 p.m. UTC. And it's just kind of like, if you scroll down a little bit, you can see their little announcement for it.
Flipr Friday.
Keep going. It's down a little bit. You'll see it. It'll say free roam Fridays.
We'll get there eventually.
Keep going. Yeah, there it is. Free roam Fridays. Yeah, shout out to all the old Ghostchain members, dude. It's been a while since we talked about that. And I think it's just been a while since, yeah, dude.
It's been a while since
we dropped that HODL wallet pool.
Hanging out too. Need to get over this.
HODL wallet. Oof. My HODL wallet, dude. You can find my HODL wallet if you really want to find it.
Jake Pauly.
It's Rosie Perez.
Isaac's saying he likes the way they do floor price alerts. I don't know that I know that. I have one thing listed over on their site right now. It's my Split World, and I don't know.
Don't tell Shiny you're selling your Split World, dude. Come on, can't tell Shiny that.
Dude, yeah. Remember Oside? He won the Ghostchain from our CNFT live back in the day.
Yeah, I remember that for sure.
That was a great giveaway win.
Dude, Oside, do you regret not selling it at the top and then buying back in? I mean, or obviously it's a gift.
Man,
we've got. I know. Did you ever consider selling it? That would be a different question. Back in, remember the Ford jumped for those things so much.
I like when we ask questions. Sometimes we all just go silent, like they're gonna chime in.
They're waiting.
I'm just waiting for like the answer.
Exactly. We all do it. We do it every time, but I think
we forget it's on a delay too. So now we're just sitting here like jackasses while we wait for them to like respond because they're hearing us on a 30-second delay.
That's so funny.
Because chat's live for us, but for them they hear us 30 seconds after we ask it.
Yeah.
Does the analytics? Because it's the stats up there on the top right, or yeah. So he goes, one thing that he does like over there is the analytics will get better in his opinion.
They took off night mode. They used to have it. I could have sworn they did.
They had like a bunch of different modes. It wasn't even just night mode. It was like different themes they had back in the day. So it looks like they're revamping the site up a little bit as well. And I know some of like Alexander and those guys have, they've done some Twitter spaces now, and they're all like .flip now. So they're rebranding everything. And I jumped in a couple of their Twitter spaces before. And I think they're working on like some partnerships and just really getting their site up and running right now. But the Ghostchains have not. What's the floor for Ghostchains right now? I have no idea what the price even of those. But maybe like 200 plus, maybe
270.
It's still not bad. And on free roam, obviously,
Yeah, I
a little
know, it's
higher because
probably-
it's the platform.
Yeah, JPG is probably the actual 270.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Shout out to
I mean,
free-
nothing against CNFTIO, but do you guys still use it? I haven't logged in there.
Oh,
in a
no.
long
The
time.
Absolutely
first time I've seen it in probably half a year was when you logged onto it the other day.
Oh, that's right. When I
Reason.
shared by accident, not by
Yeah,
accident. I
yeah.
don't know what we were talking. I don't remember what we were talking about.
I don't know what
that.
we're talking about either, but for some reason you were just like
Yeah.
on there, and I was like, oh, that's what it looks like now. Cool. All right. Damn,
Dude,
there's some deals out there right now on these.
Derp
Derp 4 jump way. You guys have been up to 222. What's going on with
It's
Derp?
'cause
And why are you
us.
jumping?
That's
Because
it.
we're live
That's why.
right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
magic of the right, the influencers,
Everybody
right?
went ahead and
It is crazy. Wow, that's
that's
actually like a significant jump for considering, like what.
yeah,
their floor was.
177 to
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
222.
for them to be
That's like a 58 a
50%, yeah,
jump.
exactly. That's a huge jump. for them.
Damn, people have been
Yeah.
hammering it the past hour, past 45 minutes.
Before you guys go buy the dirt floor and leave us, if you're still here with us, make sure to give us a like on the video if you guys are enjoying the show, and subscribe if you guys are not. If you guys are still here at this point, I don't know why you wouldn't be subscribed.
18, 20.
You get to see Tom and his different striped shirts every week.
Holy hat!
I should get a couple other colors. I'm gonna get you guys striped shirts now.
Please get me
I
one.
want the Where's
one.
Waldo color. I want the Where's Waldo. I always wear the solid colors. This is easy.
I had a Charlie Brown shirt for a while.
Yeah. Shiny's got a question for us. Okay, boys, what are your top buys under 100, 250, and 500 this week?
Let's
dude?
pull up OpenSea and then we'll go through it.
Shiny, dude, that's a little specific on each because you're 100, 250, and 500. Apparently,
Right,
CMs, if you're
man.
yeah, Oside, always good hanging out with you guys. Maybe we'll see. Like I said, we got a stream lined up for Friday, which we'll tease.
So I'm gonna make the best call ever. About 45 minutes ago, under 250, I would have got a dirt bird. Would have been a great call.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that would have been financial advice 45 minutes ago.
So my under 250, because I just saw it now. Cabins by Ape Society. That's
sure.
my call for that one.
Did you see the little teaser they posted
Today
today?
I did, yeah. We can pull it up in a second.
Yeah, the little question mark for the landmarks. But yeah, Ape Society is a good one. 100 right now. Go to campaign materials by Old Money. 652 floor. Is that what I saw down?
but I think
yeah,
it's-
but which one is that though?
It's the campaign materials.
but
52
which
floor.
campaign material?
Huh?
Which one?
Inflationary time.
Any of them. Literally any of them.
Oh, I think Tom thinks like he's mixed up inflationary times with campaign materials.
No, I'm not. I would say that I would rather have like I would, it depends on what you're getting. I like the headbands and stuff. The other ones I don't know if I'd want.
Well, no, he was literally. I'm just saying, based off of what Newton was saying earlier, is that the campaign materials, when everybody dumps them afterwards, he goes, boom, there's going to be some utility for those things. So, based on that information, I have to speculate that I would scoop those up while everybody dumps them, and then wait for that next announcement.
Well, how do you know what the ends of the dumps at? We'll see. They're pretty.
We'll see what, I can't imagine. I can't believe them going below mint price, really.
I would say even Mandrill's under 250 because they have their companion drop happening soon too.
I thought they already had the companions come out.
No, not yet. It's supposed to be dropping.
I saw somebody in our. Oh yeah, because didn't they get delayed by the Vassal hard fork?
Yeah. Well, that was for the drills.
Yeah, they had the drills in the core, right?
What was the Iconicos? There was 500 for their mint.
No, there was more than
450 something.
Ooh,
Crazy. No, the
that.
cost.
They have 3.3.
The cost.
Oh, the price.
Yeah, it wasn't like a 408.
Man. Oh, it was up like 600.
Yeah, it was like a
yeah,
608 a mint or something like nuts.
But the whitelist got in for like 500 or something.
Yeah.
Like they got in a lot cheaper. Has a snapshot been taken for
under 500? That one's a little tough to sneak in on. I'm gonna go through in any project that's over 1,000. I'm offering, or at 1,000, I'm offering 500. JPEG store. That's my call for 500.
Which one?
Yeah, what one?
Which one?
Me?
I said, which one did you say it was?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
I was saying any-
500?
No, any project that's listed for that the floor is 1,000, I'm offering them 500, and that's my play for getting an NFT under 500.
There you go.
Equine horses too, 320 under 500.
Yeah, those are always good.
Yeah, that's gonna have its
Crypto-
time. I think that'll. I mean, that you're gonna still have to have that for a hold for a while, but I still think they have.
Not bad, shiny.
Well, you got. So here's your answer over here. Crypto Lee, 700 ADA for ICO. craziness.
Damn, that's a steep.
There's definitely no real offers for good. Warriors were 330. I kind of agree with this one too, even though I know it's like not to like beat on the overexposed thing, but dude, there's people getting overexposed though for 99.8.
No,
like,
that's true.
There's got to be a return on that.
There has to be. And I think there's gonna be.
Well, you get one raffle ticket into the next thing for holding a white or for holding one of those, and if you hold 10 of them, you get a guaranteed whitelist.
Tokens are 500 now.
Look how some of those are going for 4 something the other day.
Whoa.
What are the rainbow ones at right now?
475.
14.99.
2300.
That's because there's
Those
only
are
a
still
few on
holding
sale.
strong,
But
though.
the most recent one sold for 14.99. I think I saw.
Yep.
Yeah.
A week ago.
7 days ago.
About a week ago.
You know why? Because that was mine.
Was it?
Yep.
Damn. Rip.
I know. Dumped. My plays for 100 campaign materials, 250 like Ape Society. I also
cabins. You gotta say cabins.
Ape Society cabins.
Yeah, I can't just say Ape Society because it's not 250.
Under 250 Aeonium Sky blocks.
Great call. I love that call.
That would be a play for me.
Second that one.
We're on block 15 and they're going to 24 for the first season, and every single block has appreciated in value over time. So not financial advice, but that would be one that I would continue to look at because that artwork is just ridiculously good. And I think people will continue who find Aeonium Sky, they're going to want to start collecting some of that stuff in the future as this gets bigger. 500. Fuck, man, that's a tough one. 500 ADA.
Can we go to 750?
No, like 500. 500 is tough. I mean, I'm trying to think of what I would be buying under 500 at this point. Is the Dead Rabbits are at 525 right now?
They're having something coming up too, aren't they? I saw them.
They have the Day of the Rabbit Supreme event that's happening where you can burn if you have one of those Day of the Rabbit Supreme tickets that people have been finding, where you can buy them on secondary market, and you burn 2 of your rabbits, you get one of the 333, I believe.
Ooh, Claymates
for Day of the Rabbit.
Good call. That's a good one too.
Oh no, see, Shiny said it. Yeah, you go and you pick. You go to the 10K Naroos and you just start offering guys at the floor 500.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. The pitches for if you still have made the cut for the actual airdrop, 100%. I feel like that's a great one. Or Equine. Equine's still always a good one. The problem with Equine for me is that we're still months away from really seeing anything crazy. So unless you find like a really good deal under 500, I'm not like sniping any of those right away.
So off topic a little bit. This is probably out of pure laziness, but like when I click on a project, it always brings me the analytics up right away. Why can't it just bring me the activity first and then put analytics second? I don't want to go back to the top and re-click it. That's just my...
Because they're... I was about to say it's alphabetical, but no, activities ahead of that. Yeah. So I don't know.
Because it used to be this. You used to just see this activity.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. For the longest time, I thought mine was bugged. I didn't know.
So did I.
It does it?
What?
Oh, I was going to say it automatically does that for you, Tom.
Damn, I feel like I'm on a delay again. No, I was giving TJ shit.
Oh, you dick.
Oh. Or Grimmy saying Disco Solaris under 500. Has it dipped under 500?
Yeah, they're like 420, 426 or something like that.
Nice. Damn, Discos have been holding strong, man. I just literally sold right before that floor jumped. I was an idiot.
And you didn't buy any rares or anything either then. You weren't sniping the rares up or doing any moves on that one.
What is the one?
I was being very stagnant with my plays back in the day.
You got a zip and rip from I forget what project it is. Oh man, it was like the doodle ones, but it wasn't doodles, obviously, because that's
Bright Pals.
Yeah,
I still got it. I'm hoping for the resurrection one day.
Really? What about
no, but
that was 360, huh?
Yeah. There's another one.
Disco Solaris is a really good one. I like that. Yeah, what are you guys looking forward to this week outside of Raccoon Syndicate? We talked about Leatherheads. What else is minting this week?
That's not, I mean, as far as I'm looking at,
give a fuck.
Raccoon Society is about all I'm looking at.
Society? Or
that looks
Syndicate?
weird.
Syndicate. No, Society. Society. I don't know. You guys are doing Syndicate. I got my own thing. I'm on a follower.
Look at that. We got the old overlay.
Going to Raccoon Society at the Syndicate.
Yeah, I'm doing Raccoon Society.
He's in between projects.
No,
right
I went
now.
to
He's
that.
going
I
into
went to
one
that
of them.
AI site and I just started making my own. I'm gonna mint them on JPEG Store tonight.
Boom.
It's an
That's
ape
funny.
society.
That's funny,
AI
Shiny.
AI
That's
Raccoon
funny.
thing.
Can I time you out? Can I time him out for a minute? No, I can't do that over here.
Oh, what? Zip and rip Kongs?
That's funny.
TJ didn't even zip. He
I
didn't
didn't
even
get
zip
to.
it.
Yeah. Why didn't I zip it? Your fault and Tom's fault.
I didn't.
He thinks, dude. Why, Isaac?
So
I'm just
get
curious
these,
to say
ones that are
this.
coming out this week that Tommy's telling you that said financial advice
Well,
are gonna.
I'm curious because I haven't done enough research as to why everything's jumping outside of the staking mechanism for derps. Why do you think the floor is going to go to 500 for derps? Because obviously it just jumped from 170 to 222. What is causing all the price action for derps right now outside of the staking? Or is it just because there's something crazy going on? I would love to know that.
Yeah, it's one of those things you never know now when a pump's happening. Like, do you buy now when it's pumping, like beginning of a pump, or because I've been burned with buying in the beginning of pumps. Or I usually end up buying in the middle of a pump, I should say.
Well, the problem is that you never want to buy in the pump.
No.
You always want to wait for it to settle. The hype's going to go up,
Buy
but
the
the
rumor,
problem is
sell
how
the
high
rumor.
is the hype going to go?
That's true. That's what I said. I don't know what's going on.
So okay. So you're saying just then, if you look at it, big players buying in. I think Derp's always been the one waiting to blow, right? They always had the good technology, and even though their artwork was like kind of always out there, like it's very, you said, very derpy.
Solid. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
great team.
they've got a great team. Somebody traded a C series GAC for a bill, which is actually wild. I wish I had the GAC over there for the fucks, the green like goo over there.
Goo!
Emerald on
What?
the fucks. They traded it for an actual 0.2 bill. The fuck.
Imagine if you had
Is
zero
it-
context for like what we're talking about. And you just like overheard that conversation.
Okay,
Dude,
they
someone
traded a
just
GAC
traded one of those GACs for a fuck.
and that fuck got you a bill.
Yeah.
And then he got some goo.
Yeah.
It's GAC, dude. It's a C series. Fuck's a C series. Well, you need 5 boosted materials.
But outside of
Crypto
that,
drams, dude.
there's Tommy's transition phrase. But outside of that,
Outside of that, Drams is buying up the what do you call it, derps right now, and yeah, those guys have power to move. I don't know where they get all this ADA from, man. Are they just like rich ass like millionaires?
yeah,
that
but
are
I
just
think
like,
they got in early with like Space Buds back in the day, and they made some good profit from them.
I from what I understand, with like listening to CJ and stuff, dude, he was buying up ADA when it was like ridiculously like low prices. So these guys had just stacks and bags loaded up.
Good for him.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Derps is, I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on them right now. I only hold my epic derp bird, my derp ling, and then a few eggs, and I don't know. I got a couple eggs, couple derps, couple drapes.
I saw
couple
that,
breads,
Martel. It looked really cool today. Actually.
Board Club, and Melting Moon Boy.
Did you see that picture of it? It looked actually really sick.
No, I didn't.
Let me share my screen because that looked really dope.
When
today.
pump on Beyond Citizens again, Tommy.
Look at that. How
Once
cool
they
that
start
was.
to announce their white paper, oh, that's actually really dope.
So dope. I saw it really
I love
good.
the eyes for Melting Moon Boy.
Same.
They waited so long to release it. You know, they were building everything up, and I'm glad to see them doing well. And Borg, I haven't seen Borg in a while, but I know TJ, you did well in Borg.
I did. That was a nice little zip and flip.
That's a cool collab, though. I like the artwork on that. Yeah, Shiny, your question, pump on Beyond Citizens. As soon as they announce the Beyond, like the white paper, I think you'll see your pump again for those. And if it's a positive one, then expect a very high pump.
Is that true, Isaac?
It's not
That's
financial
insane.
advice.
That's true.
Yeah, 8 at a penny, and imagine you put 10K or something like that into 8 at a penny.
It's wild.
You would have a lot of ADA to spend on these projects, and I agree. And then if you got into the actual like Space Buds and all those things when you minted all those and were able to get a fat return on those,
I probably wouldn't be doing this. As much as I enjoy doing it, like, you know what I mean? But just, like, like at that point, you have freedom, like Freedom 26 or whatever.
Yep.
yeah, all those that's what those guys are doing. Like the freedom, like young kids, and they're starting their own thing.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I mean, it's cool. That's the whole point of like kind of why we named it that, because like what we saw was dealing in cryptocurrency or just in these kind of markets is the only way you can kind of make that money that fast or that immediate.
Shiny, dude, is this a lost in translation text from American currency over to Australia? What's a penny? 0.5? No.
No, do you know how like fucked up their coins are? Try and tell them, Shiny. They got like holes in their money and stuff like that. They got like donut.
No, it's
They got like
0.01. It's 0.01. So 100
In Australia,
pennies
they
makes
do?
$1 over here.
Yeah.
0.01. That's true. Cardano Jr. brought a bunch, and he didn't start buying CNFTs until August.
They also do
That's
like the
pretty
Canadian thing where they got like $2 coins, weird shit like that.
Damn.
CJ bought in on ADA in August of last year when it was like $1.40. And he definitely had a bag of just money to throw at that point, because that's a bunch of ADA to have to be able to mint these projects. And Drams too, dude. They mint. I mean, I know Drams and all those guys have a ridiculous amount of clays too, and they have a ridiculous. Any of them, they just like flex on each other.
He's calling you out, Tom. Chinese. What drugs you on, Tom? That's China with the whole.
You got like $2 coins, dude. $2 shouldn't be in like a quarter. Stupid. I think, yeah, maybe it's like Philippines.
Hey,
There's a couple of
Shiny.
at the whole.
When you get on the stream, bro? Maybe not right now because we're gonna get off soon. But like, you gotta get on one of these nights.
Yeah, dude. Come on to the stream with us, dude. Our OG. Come hang out with us, man. Want to meet you. Fish. We're getting towards the back end over here. I think 11:30 seemed to be a good little like cutoff time for us. But shout out to Newton over there for coming out of the basement or just being able to stream from the basement.
That was fun.
From Hoodro.
Yeah, let
Good
out.
to hear from him.
Parents let them out for the night.
There you go. Mid-September.
Play.
Yeah, that was a fun stream. Shout out to Old Money and all the Mfers out there. Dude, we had 60, I think like 2 people out there at one point.
That's wild.
So
That's cool.
The fact that that was really dope with that community. And then we have a little, like I said, a little teaser for Friday. You might catch us later in the week for a little roundtable. That should be announced either tomorrow or Wednesday.
With a round table with a few other, peeps.
Other content creators inside the space, I'll put it that way. So yeah, we'll let that announcement kind of make its way out. But yeah, definitely keep an eye on later in the week, this Friday, to be specific about that.
Shout out Chronic.
And then Wednesday, okay. Oh, Chronic, dude, dude, thanks for hanging out, man. I know, dude, he's used to the spaces, I guess, dude. You can just chill in a space with the background music and stuff and just let it chill. There's a war coming in Old Money. Newton Baker was the Woodrow Wilson.
Oh, Tommy, I told you the music's too loud some of the times. That person called you out. Turn down the music.
In the beginning?
Was it though?
No,
Like, it was like, it was at like a 30.
No, I pulled it like my live stream up sounded like perfect. I pulled up my phone and the computer and I was like,
it's going to be light
like,
actually at this price.
Wow, it
No,
sounded great.
I think like anywhere
great.
from like 25 background noise is perfect.
But no,
Anything
with
lower
certain
than
songs,
that,
though,
like really
certain
low.
songs do need to go a little lower.
I think he just wanted to hear Newton do his thing. So that could have been it, but it's okay. I'll listen back to this. If it comes down lower, I'm blaming you, whoever it was in chat, for not having a loud enough background noise.
Tom and I are battling with the volume.
Yeah, appreciate it, Chronic. Like I
Compromise
said.
like on 17 or 18.
Do I think Split World will make a comeback? That's a better question for Shiny.
Yeah, Shiny is a little bit more info. Whale over here.
Split World. I thought they were doing something for CNFT Con too. Like, I know obviously it was like the customization of those NFTs. I haven't been following it, to be honest with you, so I have no clue if they're going to come back. But if they do, it will be a good story. I think everybody, like the ones that sold out during that time period, if they were able to make it through this time and be able to build and had that ADA available, I mean, you may say, like I said, it takes like, we've seen the average time frame for most things to really build has been like 5 to 6 to 7 months, somewhere in that time frame, for things to really start to take place. So anything that's minted in like April in that time frame, like September, October is the time to kind of keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
So volume always has to be an even number. I feel you on that. Outside of that, though, we got another guest. We got a guest potentially for the stream on Friday too on the podcast. So keep an eye on that.
Maybe a pair.
We have an exciting Friday.
Pair of guests.
And if we are lucky enough and we are able to make it work, we may even do a live mint for Raccoon with you guys. We'll see if that happens. Don't count on that, but maybe.
Yeah, that one's more of the lower percentile of happening, but our percentage is happening.
It's just like, if we're available, we might make it work. Yeah, other than that, guys, I think we'll wrap it up over here. Thanks for everybody hanging out. Oh, we need to plug our last our like over here. If you guys are the last of the 22 that are hanging out over in the chat, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. It helps us grow inside the channel. And if you're not subscribed to the channel and you guys are still here and you've been with us for the last 2.5 hours, hit that little bell, man. We're here live every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern to at least now 11:30 p.m. Eastern. And then every Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern in the morning, we'll drop the podcast. So shout out to everybody in chat.
All right, chat.
Any other last minute things?
Have a good night, chat. It's been fun.
Jesus, cutting off Eddie, dude. You guys, great stream. Yeah, we'll check out Ada and Bay is another good one. We not in at all. Eddie, you gotta hook us up with that. Oh, there's a mint too. Speaking a little quick last thing, there's a mint for what is it? Cornucopias. The land sale too. The tree sale land sale 2 is happening right now or this week. So keep an eye on that too if you guys are looking for a little bit of quick zip and flip Ada up until
zippity flip.
Raccoon Syndicate. You can Flipr it over on Flipr.
Flipr.
Take it easy, guys. Lazy Brock, that'd be dope during a minute. Yeah, we'll check. Well, I mean, we'll keep you guys posted on that. But if anything, maybe keep an eye on the streams for Friday this week. We got some announcements for that, so that should be fun. Other than that, guys, take it easy. TJ, maybe
have a good night.